time. Wait, I'll just put on gloves. Sorry it took so long. I had to fix so many things, and also my dog didn't know. So I had to do something about it. I hope the audio is okay, because my face is in a different spot from my mic right now. So for all I know is, you know, for all I know, let's look at all of this stuff. So actually, before anything, let's go to the proper place. Let's go to the right place. Ah, wait, let me just turn that off. Where is that? Where did that? Ah, there it is. Anyway, so here we go, guys. What do you want to do for? let's do. Okay, so hello. So a long time ago, I acquired this Deadpool SLD. It's not really mine. It's Mr. Meowdy's. Oh wait, let me just check something. It's Mr. Meowdy's. Yeah, it's Mr. Meowdy's actually. And we're gonna open it today. I actually bought it for him this time around. Yeah, I actually bought it for him this time around. So nice. Do you want to do this first? We can't do this without Mr. Meowdy. Actually, how about we do something? Well. How about we go to Twitter, to X? I'm sorry. Oh wait, there's no music, eh? No music. Okay, wait. Let me try to capture. We wanna wait for Mr. Meowdy first, I think, before we open this. So we gotta. Here. This is our music. It's lo-fi. Oh wait, did it not capture? Ah, bruh, seriously? Is it not working? It's actually not working. Oh, that's fine, I guess. We could try this. That should work, right? It's not working. It's not working. Okay. That's weird. That's weird. That's weird. That's strange. Ah, sorry. I really couldn't have checked this prior. It really isn't working, huh? Maybe I should just reset. Ah, oh well. Anyway, I need to go to on Twitter to just tell people I'm here. Sorry if it's so like all over the place, and sorry for wearing gloves. My skin's not doing so well, guys. My skin is actually not doing okay. It's actually doing horribly. Oh, that's it. It's actually working now. How great. Is this okay? Wait, I'll check. I'll check. I'll check. I think it's okay. So, I don't know. Is Mr. Meowdy here? Anybody else here? I feel like, wait. Things are a bit all over the place. Okay. Sorry if I'm a bit. What's that word called? Like, I'm a bit all over the place right now, really. I just wanted to be here as soon as possible because, you know. Because I don't want to keep people waiting. But I'm not sure if we're ready. Are we ready? Are we ready to do this though? Are we actually ready to do this though? Let's be honest. Are we ready to do this? I feel like I've been on the waiting screen for too long, and now there were people who were ready like 3 minutes ago, and now no one's ready. Are we actually ready to do this? Okay, never mind. I guess never mind, eh? I guess never mind. You know, we could just look at the... We could just look at the new Final Fantasy stuff first. Let's look at all the trailers. I actually haven't seen any of the trailers. Maybe we should do the Deadpool later. I was thinking of not doing that. Doing Deadpool first. But I don't think that's possible right now. Be a bit sad if I open it in Meowdy. The guy who actually owns the SLD isn't here. So we're just gonna do this. Just gonna check out the new stuff. There's a lot now. Like, there's so much now, actually. Let's just watch these videos first. Let's just watch the videos first. Wait, I'm just trying to fix the... Yeah, okay. Let's watch the videos first! Well, because I didn't see nothing. Because I did see nothing. We're gonna go through all of them. We're gonna go through... Oh, wait. Is there more? Okay, let's just look at the videos. Let's go through all of them. All the announcement posts. And then I think there's more. Yeah, here. This is the first sneak peek, I think. I actually really also haven't watched that one yet. Let's go? Let's watch? Ah. Oh wait, my dog wants to leave. Wait, let me just let them out.
Hello everyone, I'm Shoichi Ichikawa, a producer of the Final Fantasy series. I'm standing here as the #1 fan of magic at Square Enix.
Watashi wa Zakio desu. Final Fantasy ga daisuki desu. And I'm Zakio from...
Oh, ouch, ouch, that hurts. I know he's trying, but like... Oh, that hurts.
The creators
he had such an American accent.
I know
he's trying, but I can't help it.
この度私たちはマジック・ザ・ギャザリングとファイナルファンタジー、この2つのビッグタイトルを融合させる夢のコラボレーションを実現させました。このセットではファイナルファンタジー1から16全てのナンバリングタイトルを網羅し、そのカード1枚1枚からファイナルファンタジーの息吹を感じることができると思っています。
This collaboration is more than just cards. It's about celebrating decades of iconic characters and legendary stories from one of the most beloved franchises in video game history.
ファイナルファンタジーの壮大な物語と
epic storytelling of Final Fantasy, strategic gameplay of Magic the Gathering.
テーブル上にこれまでにない最高峰のエンターテインメントとなってくれると確信しています。
And for us at Wizards of the Coast, Final Fantasy represents a rich universe that is a natural fit for Magic's gameplay. The characters,
Makes sense,
the epic
honestly.
battles, and deeply emotional stories,
Well,
everything comes together
just
in a
talk
way that
about-
feels magical.
We're talking about Magic the Gathering and secret layers and how some secret layers, not secret layers, sorry, Magic the Gathering and Universes Beyond, and how some Universes Beyond just don't fit Magic the Gathering. 100%, like, Final Fantasy is one of the few that fit. In fact, it fits, like, really, really well into the lore. And I think that, you know, personally, it's just like D&D, you know? Like, I don't have, like, it doesn't feel yuck to have it in Magic the Gathering. As opposed to something like Spider-Man, which is happening soon. But, like, no shame if you're gonna get into Spider-Man set, though. You know, your entry point is your entry point, you know? Whatever that is.
やライトニング、ノクティス、そして私の愛するクラウドなど、
But
ファ
my
イナ
love
ル
the
ファンタジ
class
ー
of
の代表
Bethesda
的な
was
キャ
a
ラクター
lot
が
of
登場しま
characters.
す。
Yeah.
もちろん、ファイナルファンタジーシリーズでおなじみの召喚獣やモンスター、
Summons
そして伝説
monsters
の武
and
器など、
legendary
きっとこのセット
weapons.
には皆さんの素敵な出会いがあると思います。もちろん、チョコボやベヒモスも。
Chocobos
そ
and
してこのセットを
behemoths.
通してこれまでにないファイナルファンタジーの世界を
Never like
皆さんに
before.
感じていただけたら幸せです。
This set also features the largest collection of Final Fantasy artwork
Oh, yeah.
ever in a single game, drawing from across the franchise. You'll see artwork from Magic artists, along with classic illustrations from legendary Final Fantasy
Oh,
artists, as well as
seriously?
brand new breathtaking pieces
Jin!
made specifically for this set. This collaboration set will be available in June of 2025, and we can't wait for you to experience this epic crossover.
June?
私はプロデューサーとして、そしてマジックのファンとして、
Oh,
このセ
can I
ットが
just tell
本当
you?
に素晴らしいものになると確信しています。では最後に
We have a
We
surprise
have
for
a surprise for you.
Wow, he said it in
この
English.
素晴らしいセットの
This-
アートを
this
少しだけ
is
先
look at the
にお見せし
amazing
ましょう。
set. Okay. Oh, Kefka. Oh, Toxic Deluge. Oh, I know this is Lightning. Never played that game. Moogle! Delivery Moogle! 10. Oh, look, it's that guy I'm not supposed to know about yet. It's Sephiroth. But I heard that this, like, I think they fucked up the art piece. I think they extended AI. AI extended it, I think. Because, like, there's part of it that is definitely AI. Or looks AI. Guys, do you want to know how pissed I was? Do you want to know how pissed I was? 6 months ago. 6 months ago, the Magic the Gathering was stealing money from children. Like, what the fuck is wrong with them? How are we gonna enjoy the rest of Magic the Gathering if they're gonna spoil the set? Like, pump up hype 6 months. 6 months into the fucking, like 6 months. Like, it's next month for us, right? June, right? It's next month. I think it's exactly 1 month from now, right? When it comes out, right? And like this video came out 6 months ago. Like, way to force us to never spend money ever, because people really want the game. Yee, it's MTG time! Yahoo! It's such a big bad, bro. It's such an annoying. It's such a bad vibe. Bad vibe. People lost their but to be fair, I think they need like this much like leeway if they want to get the people that are just Final Fantasy fans to get into the set. You know, we have Nikkei, like a good bad ever for collab with Stellar Blade. LOL! LOL! Dude, this is how bad it is. This entire year, the entire start of this year, was essentially hype set after hype set. And the one set that wasn't hyped this year was like a very good set. Like all the oldies, all the vets love that set. And you know, like all the vets, new people, it's Dragonstorm Tarkir. Tarkir is very popular. Everybody likes it. Everybody's glazing it. And then it's the set right before this. So it's actually sales are fucked. But the collector booster show for that still like sold like hotcakes. And literally all the sets this year are fucked except for the first set of the year because people are saving up for Final Fantasy. Most people are saving up for Final Fantasy because it's a big collab, okay? It's a huge ass collab with Square Enix of all people, of all collaborators. And in fact, it's such a hard collaboration that they didn't even get the digital rights for the cards. They're just making up new cards, I think, for digital, is what I heard from the internet. But I don't know if that changed over time. Either way, it's like that big of a deal. They sure know how to get your money, bruh. Because Magic the Gathering is so expensive. It's like, or they're selling this set for so expensive. And I blame them for like increasing the hype too much. Here's the deal. I don't understand why they have to increase the hype so much when most of the profit doesn't even go to the website. It goes to this, like, not the website. It doesn't even go to Magic, to Wizards. It goes to the sellers. That being said, like, people are selling Magic the Gathering products. Get your bag, but like, I don't understand why they have to do this. Why they have to hurt us? Why they have to like you know what I mean? They have to gouge us essentially by making the hype unnecessarily too much. Anyway, let's go. Oh, I think this is the newest trailer. Isn't that Clive?
I've been waiting for this.
It's him. Oh, it's him! That's a beautiful card.
I'm ready as I'll ever be.
I'm ready as I'll ever
Final
be.
Fantasy is coming to Magic the Gathering.
Knock this. Hector! 10,000 deals for this creature tax. Bro, I hate it. I hate it. Anyway, wait. Did you see what Noctis does? I already read what they did, so I know. Lifelink. Oh, lifelink makes sense. I love his colors. I love his colors. He's in Esper. You may cast artifact spells from your graveyard by paying 2 life in addition to paying their other costs. If you cast a spell this way, artifact enters with a finality counter in it. That's an okay card. That's an okay commander. I don't know if that will like make you profit. I don't know how much that will make you profit. How strong that will be. But just because it's not a strong card doesn't mean it won't be a strong commander, is what you'll have to understand. Especially in those colors. That's like all the annoying things are in Esper. That's the reason why I think Esper, in standard Esper, was like basically the reigning champion for like some time. Esper was one of the main dudes. Esper, I think there's one like I forgot which ones. Esper, well, because you could put Shieldred in Esper, right? So it's Esper, and there's another Nadu, Esper, and like Simic. I think were huge back in standard. For being a commander and it's gonna be expensive. It's okay. Honestly, buying a commander is cheaper than pulling this set actually. A separate fabled soldier. With separate others or attacks, you may sacrifice another creature if you do draw a card. Whenever another creature dies, target opponent loses 1 life and you gain 1 life. Oh shit! Oh no, this is insane. Not insane. It's basically loses 1 life and you gain 1 life. This is basically a blood artist. It's basically a blood artist, which is the card that does the second part. When a creature dies, loses 1 life, gain 1 life. It's basically a blood artist. It's basically a blood artist sack outlet. Oh, it's a blood artist sock outlet, which is insane. Will they show us the back of this card? For 3 mana. Because, like, it flips. So, that might limit the amount of blood artistry he can do.
I'm ready as I'll
Pretty
ever
sure we
be.
can see that on Twitter later. But let's look at the videos
Final
first.
Fantasy is coming to Magic the Gathering.
So pretty. Oh, 14, my beloved! A Realm Reborn? A card called a Realm Reborn. Other permanents you control have tap and I don't know, 4, 5, 6, but it's in color, it's in green though, so like it can totally handle being 6 cast. Oh my god, all your permanents can tap 1 mana of any color. Bruh. Yes, girl, they look good. They do. They do. You know what I love about the basic artwork for these cards? I feel like the basic artwork, like the artwork you get like in the normal cards, not the special artwork, is most of them are more genuine to like Final Fantasy or the art, the not necessarily the concept art, but like the how things look like when you play the game. Cuz Final Fantasy has never been like, or at least in the video games, in the action video games, they've never been purely anime. Hello, Loidex! Welcome to the stream! They've never been purely just anime. They have they have they have like it's semi-realistic anime, which is a different vibe altogether, right? And I like that. That's what I like so much about the newer games. That being said, the OG art for this game is so such good shit. Let me just, I had a huge crush on this individual. Emperor, FF2. This guy. I don't know. I don't play this game. I've never seen this fucking game, but I've seen this concept art before. What is that? Is that a system farm? Anyway, I've seen this concept art before, and like people that draw like art of this guy, and I just like Look at that. He's just vibe. You know how I like them? I like them blonde. Canton Modern Artist hates the beautiful and sexy waifus in Final Fantasy. Yeah, you know what I'm gonna say? It's not really Karens in the modern audience. It's Americans. It's Americans and their strange culture war thing that makes no sense to me, at least. They I don't know. They're being weird. Well, okay, it makes sense scientifically speaking. Doesn't make sense logically speaking. Okay. 1000 SGD. Ah. Those are old artworks?
Come to me, Ifrit!
Live. Fate's Dominant. I don't know what that means. Maybe I should play this game. How long? How long is this one? When Clive enters, you may discard your hand and draw cards equal to devotion to red. When exile Clive, then return it to the battlefield transformed under your control. Oh, I want this card actually. Lunge. If Ifrit fights up to 1 other target creature, add 4. If Ifrit has 3 or more lore counters on it, exile it and return it to the battlefield. Front face. Oh, so he transforms it and detransforms. Bart's and Boko.
Draw.
Have I played this game before? Have I played this game? I'm sorry. Does this game ever come out on the did that game ever come out on the iPhone? Did that game ever come out on the iPhone? Because that looks so familiar. Gillies. I told her to get the boxes and pre-cards ASAP. Oh, she should go get it for real, for real. FF1 and FF3, I see. Affinity for birds. Ew, birds! Those are, birds are a yucky, yucky group of creatures. Bards and Boku enters. Each other bird you control deals damage to its power. The target feature and opponent controls. 944. Yeah. We had a person come in here before, and they think that if you wait on it, if you wait till the hype dies down, maybe because they're not too like keen on the cards. They said that if you wait till the hype dies down, you might be able to get it for a better price. Might be able to get it for a better price. But birds in green. Are there even birds in green? Mono green?
4 swords. Casts.
Wait, the crystal is chosen. Is that from 3? Create 1/1 colorless hero creature tokens and put +1/+1 counters with each hero you control.
Cast spells.
Wow. What is this? Chaos. Chaos? Chaos? Isn't this from that paradise? Stranger in Paradise? That has something... Does Stranger in Paradise have something to do with Final Fantasy 1? I don't know. I never understood. I heard it does. Did people say it was a prequel? Sorry if I'm coughing. I'm actually... my lungs are not doing too hot. Chaos dies, put it to the top bottom or top of your library. Oh, that's actually pretty good. Oh. No, fuck, they're just flashing it. When you cast a non-creature spell, Shantoto gets +X+. I don't know this one, by the way. This is from 11 until end of turn, where X is the amount of mana spent to cast this spell. Where if X is 4 more, wait. When you cast a non-creature spell, it gets plus disgusting. And where X is an amount of mana spent to cast this. Sounds like a Calamax. If X is 4 or more, draw a card. That sounds like a Calamax. Oh, imagine that's your Calamax. Calamax is a... We could do... we'll look at for Calamax. 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 This is Calamax. Also known as Godzilla. When you cast your first sister, Calamax is tapped. Copy the being chosen. Whenever you copy this, so there's a position counter in Calamax. So essentially, it's like a Calamax but better. Well, it has less colors. So it's a bit not as. It's not as not as bad, but that's OP. That commander is gonna be destroyed instantly. Starfall. When the Lord Master fails attacks, it deals X damage. Oh, this is the back of, I think, the Emperor card, no? Right. Emperor from 2. Okay. When the Lord Masterfell attacks, it deals X damage to each opponent, where X is the number of creature non-land cards. Non-creature non-land cards in your graveyard.
Play heroes and villains from all 16 core games.
Oh, wait. What's that? Fire magic. Oh! Tired. Choose 1 additional cost. Oh! Deals 1 damage. Each creature. You know, honestly, does 1 damage each creature is pretty insane. Like, because whatever the enemy has a lot of little guys, and they're all 1/1s, bro. They're all dead. Just 3 damage each creature. That's insane. I haven't seen Vincent yet, actually. Oh, our lightning. I have this actually in the family share, so we might play it. You have 16 and this one in the family share, I think. And then all the 7s. When lightning deals combat damage to a player till your next turn, if a source would deal damage to a player, permanent that player deals double that double that damage. Combat damage to a player until the next turn if a source would deal damage to that player. Or a permanent player or a permanent like it deals double the damage. So it's a damage doubler? Bro, I feel like I know there's an angel with this ability, right? Is this like is she an angel? Isn't there an angel that has this ability in particular? Girl, Boris Lightning. Oh wait, I mixed her up with someone else. Ah, yeah. This is from 13. X. Yuna, Hope of Spira. Is that special art of Yuna? I've never played 10. I've watched people play 10. Ah, fuck. During your turn, Yuna and you control have trample, lifelink, and ward. At the beginning of your answer, return up to one target card, a chatback card from your to the battlefield. The finality counter on it.
Years I've waited for
the other Yuna is OP, not this one. This is from 12. Because you can plus and vigilance, a vehicle crewed by Balthier and Fran. This turn attacks. If it's the first combat phase or turn, you may play H3. If you do after the phase, there's an additional combat phase.
It's time to shape your story.
Kefka, fuck, this is so hot. Wait, where's the front? With Kefka enters her attacks, each player discards a card, and you draw cards equal. Okay, draw a card for each card type among cards discarded this way. Oh shit! Each opponent sacrifices a permanent of their choice, transform Kefka. Flying. When opponent loses life, you on this turn you draw that many cards. What simple majesty, what simple magic with Arya. Oh, understandable. So handsome.
Shall we?
June 13. Nearly a month, less than a month from now.
Final Fantasy はね、やっぱりずっとやってきてるし。
So this is an artist
こっちは
interview
もうね、なるべく
of
非常識
Mr.
なやつをってい
Yamano.
うことで、
He's
とらわれない。
one of my favorite artists, by the way. I can't believe he made cards for this set without following any rules.
書きました。これはもう
For
状
this
況が
one,
もう
the
いっちゃってるんです
situation,
よね。
the
炎の
situation
中
he
に
puts
入ってる
himself
っていうんですか
in
ね。
the fire.
ケフカはもうめちゃくちゃですね。
The
狂った色、
magic
いろん
colors
な色
should
が
be
入った
swirled
方
and
が
all mixed together.
いいんじゃないかなっていうイメージみたいなぼやっとした
Turning
も
a
のがあっ
vague
てそ
idea
れを
to
形
something
にしていく、
tangible.
その行為が
I like the process of
楽しいという
exploring
か、
the details.
まずその通常のティ
Normal
ナは
version of
剣
Terra?
持ってて
Oh, she's so beautiful.
空挺がいっぱいいてっていうファイ
Oh,
ナルファン
she's
タ
so
ジーの世
beautiful.
界をちょっともう一回表現してみる。こっちの変身後の方は
The Terra in her S performed since I first decided.
最初にキャラクター作っ
This
た
is
時
her
以
first
外
time
はあんま
drawing
り
her
描
in
い
a
てないん
long
ですよ。
time. She looks
あの
amazing.
時はもう少しこう
Zayn
筆
was
彫ることされてましたか
intentionally
ら、これはちょっ
caricatured.
とリアルにしたん
Made
で
it
すけ
more
ど。
realistic. I see.
おおー、かっこいいですね。
You're so glad he's still alive. Yeah.
素晴らしいです。
These are the artist
素晴らしいですね。
proofs, I think.
へえ。小さいんですけども、すごいこう、
Though it is small in size.
重みがあるというんですかね。マジックとファイナルファンタ
It's
ジ
a
ーの
collaboration between
コラ
Legend
ボレー
and
ション、
Fantasy.
皆さん楽しんでください。
Everyone plays a joy. Oh, dude.
ケフカはもうめちゃくちゃですね。ケ
Look
フ
at
カは
that
もうめちゃくちゃ。
detail.
ケフカは状況でとらわれないで書きました。
So beautiful. Look at
手がいっ
Terra.
ぱいいてっていうファイナルファンタジーの世界をちょっともう一回表現してみよう。書いてないんですよ
So
ね。あ
beautiful.
の時はもう少しこう筆掘りもされてましたから、これはちょっとリアルにしたんですけど、
The steel chair meme? No. Oh!
おー
Yes, I've seen that
かっこいいですね。
one.
素晴らしいです。
I've seen that one. What's this one? What is hahaha? Promos and
Blake
previews.
Rasmussen, and we this week have the first of 3 preview shows focused on Magic the Gathering Final Fantasy.
Oh, it's the first
And to help
preview.
us reveal a bunch of stuff.
Bro, I'm such a
ton of
baby.
stuff.
I didn't even notice that they had the
2
previews
guests
out
fresh off the
already.
plane from PAX East, Gavin Verhey and Daniel Holt. And we are going to cover a bunch of stuff today. We've got main set previews. We've got commander decks to talk about. We've got promos. We got starter kits. We're just gonna talk about some Final Fantasy
Let's go
stuff.
6 one by one.
Rare. It's cool for all you colorless fans, right? And so the villain is this character Ultima, who like kind of drains the lands. He turns them into what's called like blights. So he just like totally drains the mana out of the lands. And we're talking, and it's like, well, that sounds like something we could do in Magic very easily. So let's go ahead and put Ultima up here on the screen. You'll see what's kind of going on. This is a very unique rare. It's cool for all you colorless fans. So Ultima is a 5-mana 4/4 flyer, and whenever it attacks, it puts a blight counter on a land, which turns it essentially into a waste. So it loses all of its land types and only casts colorless mana. Maybe you want to put it, mana, mess with your opponent's mana. You could do that. But maybe you want to put it on your own lands, because whenever you tap a land for colorless, you add an additional colorless. So a really awesome colorless commander, because it just basically doubles all your mana.
That's
which is wild.
insane.
Or you can play it fairly in a deck, and you have some colorless lands already. You put it on.
That's
on your
actually
land.
insane.
The other thing that I want to call out that's really cool and actually worked out so perfectly is, so we knew 16's on the horizon, and we have this plan. We have we're gonna do a different basic land for every game, right? So each game's gonna get a basic land. So when you look at 15, well, that divides evenly by 3, so it's like great. But then we're like, what are we gonna do for 16? Oh no, right? And then we play the game, and there's this character that drains mana from lands, and we're like, waste? That's also has to do with the waste. So we did put waste into the set, so waste will be in, in the format. Not that you really probably want to, but unless you're playing an ultimate deck for some reason, but in standard, you can play it in standard.
Waste?
And,
We're actually having waste?
I just love that we are giving you a cool, awesome waste for all
because
you out
I don't know
there
if it
who
works
play
in
this in commander
standard,
decks or
but
what have you. Now you have an
that's
awesome
like,
full
it'll
art
help a
plan
lot
waste
of the,
into your
you
hand. And a
know,
cool
the
little,
monocolor
won't show up that
guys.
often,
Or,
one every 16
the people
packs or
that
whatever,
do
but,
stuff. The wastes
you got
are
it if you
hard to
wanna play
find.
your ultimate waste deck, and I think that's pretty cool.
Yeah,
Like physically
waste,
speaking,
standard
not
legal again.
necessarily.
Yeah, there it is, finally. Now, before we go any further, I'm curious. Blake said there was a theme around our preview card. I'm not going to tell you what the theme is, but I'm curious, based on the cards you just saw, if you can figure it out. I doubt you'll be able to, but you can drop in the chat if you think you cracked it. We'll get to the next one in a few minutes.
Now we do have the Booster Fun versions of Ultima as well, if we can put those up. So there's the regular version on the left there, the borderless woodblock in the middle, and the extended on the right. So you can get borderless woodblocks.
think that's
those
only
come in
for-
play boosters or collector boosters.
Oh,
So
let's
you can
go!
set up,
Play
kinda whatever
boosters?
boost you're
I already
getting,
knew
and
this.
then extended, of
I
course.
already knew this, but I heard it from the source. You get them in play boosters. You can get them in play boosters. I'm gonna what do you call that? Roll my dice on the play boosters. Cause I sort of don't wanna fucking buy a fucking collector booster with a bunch of foil, like regular ass foil commons. Like that's literal garbage. Hi Lady Crimson, welcome back to the stream. We're doing this
Course,
now.
as usual, come in collector boosters.
It sounds like a
from
fun.
me,
I don't
but,
know if they're
you'll be able to find
gonna
that
be
middle
good,
block
but they're
one,
definitely a fun
which is
commander,
gorgeous.
and they
Yeah.
definitely
The woodblock cards.
The woodblock cards are amazing. Yeah.
It's funny. So when I was working on the
Target
set,
land.
every day I boot up our file here at Wizards, and I look through all
They
the
could
cards
target
and
our
tweaking
lands.
them and
Lol.
adjusting them and whatever. But I never
Difference between Surge
think to click
Foil
over into the
and
booster fun
non
cards.
and non.
And one day I
Okay, so Surge Foil is foil that had non-foil is not foil. It's just a regular card. Surge Foil has this silly squiggly figures. It's like squiggly like that, but it's not exactly squiggly. Okay, wait, but wait, I can also do it. It's not a reprint, isn't it? A new card. What is it a reprint for? Yeah, like this. This is how a surge foil looks like. Last time they had surge foils, I think it was in like, forgot. I'm pretty sure that's a new card, Lady Crimson. I've never heard of this ability in my entire life. Like this. This is how it looks like. It looks better than the regular foils, that's for sure. I've seen it in real life. It looks so much better than a regular foil. Looks meh. It does. Actually, I prefer non-foil so that you can see the art, like the art pops out more, because like it sort of obstructs the art. Just all the words are woof woof. Well, you know what I say about the fuckers that buy Surge foil. It's either they want it because they want to look rich, you know, you want to look rich, they want to bling out their deck, physically bling it out, or they're noobs, or they're noobs, or they're noobs. You know, or they're there for speculation. You just want the waifu card. How is Ultima Origin of Oblivion a reprint? It's not a reprint, I think. Then a new name, but there's a commander that has the same ability. Cause a colorless is required to change a type. What's it called? That's a call. That's colorless. It requires just cost. That's call cost as a colorless. Hmm. Okay. Maybe you can look at the sake to see what you're talking about. Maybe Reddit is something for us. It's pretty flavored, honest. I'll Jazzy never. Test speed stage. Uh Pseudo land is it Forsaken Monument? No, that's not it. The full board. If you can remember the name. Because if you have that card and that's a card out of the next crisis, blah 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 blah. If that's a card that's hard to get, you search it. People were mentioning on Facebook. Someone was box of the play boosters and collector boosters. Okay. Because at the end of the day, if it's not an obvious card to happen, Finn is standard, right? I think so. Finn is standard. It's so gross, isn't it? No, he looks so fun. He looks so fun. He's also hot and blonde. Let's go. Blonde, blonde, blonde. Well, maybe I should play 16, eh? Maybe we should play 16. Call, also called. Hmm? What was I gonna say? Maybe I should play 16. But what do you guys think better? 7 or 16? Ha ha ha. Maybe 16. Ah! Here's the hard part though. The more recent the Final Fantasy game, the less likely people are to watch it on Twitch. That's just how the world goes. It's more action, hack and slash. I see. You think people would? Damn, it's expensive. Yeah, it is. This is gonna. I don't know. It's a rare, so.
Ran a search on accident, pulled up all the booster fun cards, and I just incinerated like an hour and a half of my life, like
Just
going
staring,
through, looking at how pretty they all are. They really turned out amazing. So hats off to the whole booster fun team.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, now we are going to move into a section on promos. So we're going to talk about a bunch of play and event and other kind of promos.
Actually, I'll be honest. I don't know if that card you're talking about exists, Lady Crimson, because it's a bit. I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking about it as hard as I can. If if you search the MTG database for cards for colorless building, you should find that card,
That'll be
no?
available over the coming months in
It's an
various forms or
Eldrazi.
fashion. Some of these are cards that you've already seen that are in the main deck. Some of them were in the debut. A couple of them are new. Some of them are reprints. It's a whole thing.
And at the end of the day, if you're a commander player, I feel like it doesn't really matter if it's a reiteration of the exact same card. Because the more the merrier. The more the merrier.
It's a mishmash. And the article talking about promos will go
But
up
it's always so
tomorrow.
bad to have two of
Couple
those cards at the
other
same time, that they
previews
come out
that
at the
are
same
being
time.
waited on.
Bruh.
But we'll talk
Yeah,
through
for an
them today,
Eldrazi
and then you
build.
can see all of the details on Daily MTG
Insane.
tomorrow.
You know
for
what's so
promos.
fucked? He can fucking turn your lands into fucking wastes. You know what I mean? What's a secret lair? Oh my god, you don't know. Do you want to buy that? Secret lair drops is when they send out cards that these are, it's a limited time only, like you can buy them only in a limited time, and they are cards that are only available for a limited time and have what do you call that, nice art. They have better art, and their reprints, usually their reprint value is pretty high. Uh-huh. I can refer to the card I said. It's a spoiler, Sally. Gotcha. Don't worry about it. Some people would say you should have been spoiled a long time ago. Is this from 16? Oh, 14. I don't even know who this is. Anyway. Ah. Goss girl mommy. Anyway. Yeah, this is from an SLD. You can get we bought I think no, we didn't get that. I don't think I got that yet, but like that's a good one. If you want the card price, if you buy that SLD, it costs like what, $30, $40, $20 to $40, right? And the card price inside it is like $50. All of them hit like $50 approximate card price. So they're all pretty good, I think. But what do you call that? When it comes to card price, this set in particular is very lopsided. It's pretty lopsided. Like it only has one like humongous card. Everything else is just a baby card. To be fair, that one humongous card practically pays for the set. Practically pays for the set. Tempted to get. Well, aren't you looking for the GT to begin with? And also that's a nice sword that they got there. Nice sword they got there, eh?
So let's kick things off with the Buy a Box promo.
Yeah, so this is a card I'm very excited about. This
I
is
wonder
a
if
cool
I get
little
a Buy a
twist
Box
on a
promo.
board sweeper, something we've never quite done before. And if you guessed this,
I
as
bought
the
a
theme-
box.
Nope,
I just don't know if I'll
that's
get
not the
one.
card we're going on yet.
Oh, that's not the card?
That's
almost.
when you buy
Buy
buy a box pros, or what you get when you get like a collector booster or something, or a play booster for people that are
Herald's
new.
Horn.
Perfect.
Participating stores. All right, next
Oh,
up,
this
we
is so cute.
have,
Herald's Horn. This is actually, I think this is pretty strong. Enters with this artifact, enters choose a creature type. Creature spells cost one less to cast. There are a lot of cards that do this, just by the way, but like beginning of your upkeep, look at top card of your library, and it's sort of like tutors for a guy.
Commander
If
Party.
you could.
So Commander
the
Party
top of your
are
library.
cool events that we run at local game stores. These promos are going to be, there's two promos. These are going to be given out June 20th through 26th or July 18th through 24th. Check with your local game store. First up, we see Culling Ritual here.
Yeah, and I love that even on these promos,
Destroy
we still,
each
if you notice in the bottom
non-permanent
left-hand
mana, 2 or
corner,
less.
have the game it's from.
Mhm.
So if you're like, oh, where did this promo come from? Don't worry, we
Oh
got you
shit,
covered.
that's insane.
And yeah, this is just a nice little
Calling her Cho.
black green sweeper. Here's a sweeper.
This is a sweeper, not the one you were talking
Yeah,
about.
yeah, yeah. We found a sweeper. And yeah, it's turned into quite the commander card too. So pick that one up for your commander party.
Yep. Note on this and our next card, if you play at a WPN premium store, these commander party promos will come in traditional foil. If you play at another store that's not a premium store but is still a WPN store, they'll be non-foil. It's one of the perks of being a premium WPN store. All right, and let's see our...
Oh no, someone's knocking. I wonder who it is. Grass? The what? Sorry. Are you sure? What's Grass the what? Because I have this card. I have Grass the one, but he's not a Phyrexian. I have Grass the not Phyrexian. Is there two Z's in that name? Oh, maybe it's a double Z that's fucking me up. No, I googled it. They only have Grass the Unstoppable Juggernaut. And what that does is nothing really. All what that does is give you a hard time. It turns everybody into 5/3 juggernauts, which cannot be blocked by walls, but must attack every turn. I know this card. I don't know what to do with this card. I own this card. How old is that? Wait, so MTG database. Sure. Are you sure it's real? Sure they're not fucking with you? Because I don't think that's real. And if it's a really old card, there's really no point in like being sad that it's just the same card. There's nothing. I searched the MTG Gather. I searched Gather. They got nothing. No, it's just Unstoppable Juggernaut. It's not in Gatherer, unfortunately.
Second commander party card, also not in the main set, but a very
G-Spark.
cool reprint. Tell us about this one.
Yeah. And speaking of efficient removal, here's a nice one, and goes into tons of commander decks. So for commander party, makes sense as a great promo to pick up. To spark them.
Yeah.
That's
Shout
a
out to
nice
14
art.
fans
I
out
don't
there.
know who that
Yeah,
is.
little 14 nod.
Or do I know who that is?
Absolutely
I know who that is. That's a white guy.
All right,
The
oh,
white
chat's-
dude.
Chat's all about it.
The white
Yeah.
Ashian.
They're feeling all the feelings here.
Yeah,
Yep.
I do love how many cards in our set are like, well, here's just a nice little reprint. Like the commander decks are a good example.
Yeah.
Here's a nice little
I
reprint.
don't know what's
Also,
happening here though.
please
Is it something I'm
You know,
supposed to
I know
know?
what happens with some
Tell
of these
me,
cards, so-
Jin, is this
Even
something
the
I'm
waste
supposed to
earlier.
know by
Yeah,
now?
Yep.
Even the ways. Even the ways.
Ugh.
All right. Next up, we have a cool event
Nope.
promo.
Good, nice to know. One
that
day I'll be
is
like,
a
oh,
reprint,
it's that thing, like in the magic card.
But yeah.
I don't
Yeah,
know this
here's
one.
a card that many of you competitive
And
commander players might particularly be excited
16.
about, or maybe you just want to have a 0 mana cost card in your command zone. It's Joshua Rosefeld
Kobold
as
Warrior.
Rograf, son of Rograf. So zero
Lol.
mana, 0/1.
That's silly. It's silly that
First
that's
recommended sample partner.
their
Quite powerful in the
character
command
type.
zone, and just yeah, I mean the full art on this is just so gorgeous.
That art really pops with minimal text.
And it's a nice little nod to 16. So we got 16 spread out not only in the main set, but snuck in a few other places too. I think we previously showed off a Yoshimaru promo as Torgal as well.
Yep.
So you can pair these up if you want to.
Yeah. As for what events you'll be able to get this card at, so this will be available at Command Fests. You'll learn more about it in that article that comes out tomorrow on May 14th. But yeah, a lot of people are already planning on how they can pick this up.
Oh, for sure. Yeah. Now going on to our next cards. If you look Final Fantasy VII, there's two main characters. I think I have them right now. Yes. There's
Oh,
two
dear.
main characters. Good.
Gavin's back on track.
Here's a
that
promo.
are
Pro
at
Tour
MagicCon
qualifier
Las Vegas.
promo.
So at MagicCon Las
Oh
Vegas is
man,
going to
next
have
you wanna
a
go to Pro
number
Tour
of
now?
qualifiers. If you
Tifa
play
Lockhart.
in one of those events, you
What
can
is this? Is
get
this a new
in
card?
a-
When a land you control enters, oh, it is double Tifa's Lockhart's power at the end of turn. Eek, that's insane. Okay,
non-foil. And
she's
if you
gonna
are a
whack
top
you.
Specific scenarios from
Oh,
the games here, you know. But
well, look, Meowdy, I guess we just gotta go to Pro Tour, eh? Ha! Tifa, why Tifa's so well covered? She's in like, cause she's in a, I don't know. She's in a kimono. Her normal is like their normal outfit. This is Iris with a meme. Whenever you gain life, oh, that's a great ability. Putbus will counter Iris so when she dies. Putbus will counter is a legendary creature you control where X is the number of plus will counter. Oh
it's a
my
great move
god!
for Aaron.
Wait. Doesn't she die? Is that what she's known to have to happen to her in the game? Is that she dies? Is that real, guys? Tell me.
Very
So,
fan favorite moment. For
Very
sure.
favorite moment for sure.
What do you mean, very fan favorite moment? Her dying? Oh no, the chair,
an awesome
the chair meme.
And a fantastic card.
Yeah, for sure.
All right.
Now is it time, Blake. Now is it time.
Now, Gavin. All right. So
All right, let's set the stage.
set the stage, Gavin.
So remember, let's go back to the long time of 7 minutes ago
Mhm.
when I was guessing it, trying to see if you could guess the theme. So it's a really unique board sweeper with something that we've never quite done before. So ends the turn. So you might be wondering why.
Ultima. XVI, but it's from XVI. Oh my god! I just wish they had the card with the
I don't
line.
want to do that. Well, I don't want my turn to be over. Well, a few interesting things. First of all, I'd make sure that all of the dice triggers don't go off. So
Yep.
you get to clean the sweep without any dice triggers happening on anything.
Oh shit,
that's
that's
pretty
nice.
nice.
That's sense.
But there's also a number of tricks you can do with this card. For example, this doesn't have the if you cast it on your turn.
She was killed by Sephiroth. Great. So that is indeed it. That's indeed it. So in her card, she also dies. Lol.
So if you can give this flash somehow, you can actually sweep your opponent's turn and time walk.
Yeah.
So
Oh
there's
my
some
God.
pretty wild stuff you can do with this.
You
But it's
would
a
never do
nice
that.
way to make sure your opponent doesn't get their dice triggers, or you just get to clear off the turn before your opponent has a chance to do something in your end step potentially or whatever. Maybe you don't want them to
It's a
be able
good
to
card.
flash in a creature. Well, you cast this, no creature's getting flashed in. The turn's going to end right. It's going to blow everything up. Turn's going to end. But especially if you can give this thing flash.
That's
there's some,
simple. That's simple.
Fun little stuff you can do there. So
That's
this is
such
here.
a
This
simple
is
card.
the promo version.
I mean, no,
you
it
will
simplifies
find a
the
main
world,
set
so to
version with
so to
some
speak.
flavor text that I think you'll enjoy. I won't tell you what it is, but some flavor text I think you'll enjoy in the main set. And this is for Standard Showdown, right, Blake?
Yes. So Ultima is going to be standard showdown events taking place June 13th through 20th. Just don't.
Yep. Right. Get them out of here. Enduring what?
Endure it, not endure.
Might suggest. Or whatever,
Squall.
So yeah, but this card's
That's
great.
us.
It's,
That's my good friend
hits,
Benny's
all your friends
favorite.
with double strike if they attack alone, and then when he hits, perhaps with double strike, you to bring two things back. So cool little white-black card there, and
I think
just a nice
so.
promo version
It
for
might
Standard
even
Showdown.
honestly, it might even be just a reprint because because that's a promo, not necessarily. I don't know. I don't think that's an inset card even.
And again, standard showdown, you'll get one of the two if you win.
Whenever a creature you control
Also,
attacks
coming to a
alone,
local
it
store
gains
near
double
you
strike
are
at the other
store
turn.
championships.
This squad deals combat
taking
damage to a
place
player.
in June
Return
28th.
target permanent mana value 0 less. Oh, I see.
Through July 20th. Again, check with your local game store for more details on that. But we've got 3 different promo cards for that. The first for participants, then a top 8, and then a winner.
trip, but once again, the full art treatment. And
Prophetic Blessing.
the thing I
from
really like
one.
too is this is a FF1
Scry
card.
two, draw
where do things
card.
start? Final Fantasy 1, 4 heroes.
Preordain.
A great fit for
On the right, so the Death's Shadow, Diabolos. And then for winning, you get a traditional foil. Both of these are traditional foil. So top 8 is the Death's Shadow. the City of Brass.
These are
is
so
for
pretty.
the winner.
Too
And
bad
the
I'm
winner
never
is in
gonna
Final
have them.
Yeah, we've got
Too
Diablos
bad. I'll
and
never
Bermuda,
see these
Golden
in
City.
my
I think it's cool that we're giving out
home.
some iconic cards here. Right thing, right? If you have a friend who loves Final Fantasy and they're hearing about clouds, there's one's in the commander decks, one's in the booster packs, main set. But also, we thought for the starter kit, Cloud versus Sephiroth. That's a pretty good,
Wow.
Never heard of them.
Cloud versus
And,
Sephiroth. Wow.
These cards might be starter deck face cards, but they are not fooling around either. That Sephiroth is like a little masker worm that gets big, and Cloud is an awesome equipment card. So I know even when we showed these cards,
If you activate the target cloud close to less, that's always good. But Sephiroth enters creatures to your puzzle at the end of turn. Oh wow, you know what? But this could be the commander for Baja. Could just put Baja and stupid ass Toxrill in one deck, right? Just put Toxrill and Baja, then this is your commander. And the opponent controls dice was countered. And then it's like infect too, so put Massacre in there while Massacre Girl in there while you're at it. Lol. Silly.
months ago, people were excited about them.
Yep.
But these aren't the only new cards in the decks.
They aren't. Let's start with Cloud's deck, the red-white deck. And let's take a look at Beatrix Loyal General.
Yeah, so big Final Fantasy IX fan right here. And, you know, Beatrix is so cool. She's got an eye patch. You
can have combat on your turn. You may
awesome.
attach any number of
And,
equipment you control to target creature you control.
and a sword. But I just remember seeing her.
Oh,
in
that's
Final Fantasy IX.
nice.
She's like this really
Wait.
cool character. And she's
At the
just, like,
beginning
so
of
awesome. We
combat,
tried-
like
we couldn't get her
each
in the main set. It was
combat?
like, she was going to fall out of the main set a little bit. But then we talked and we decided, oh, what about if we were able to put her in the starter deck? White Reach. You don't see that every day, but
No.
one of her things is she is an archer. Among
Combat
other things.
and your
You don't
type
see it on
of
the type
counter
line there
target
because
creature
kind
you
of our rules, you
control.
get 3 types plus legendary
It
creatures.
gains
you get up to
life like
5,
on
and
your
we wanted to
turn.
keep human, cleric, and noble. She's like a cleric archer, pretty cool character. But the reach is kind of the like,
Reach
hey,
indeed.
this character has a bow, so pay attention. here.
Reach.
And
Ah,
yeah,
yes.
gotta get her in
Whenever
this one here.
somebody has a bow, they have
Right,
reach.
And then
16 here.
next up,
Plus 5
we
damage to
got
target creature.
Lightning Security
Oh, Lightning.
Yeah,
Sergeant.
so we saw the main set
Lightning.
This is the
Lightning,
starter deck
people's
version of this
beloved,
card.
and
3 mana,
some
2/3, that's a
people's
bottle top
bane.
card when you hit them. Nice little source of card advantage here.
You said bottles.
Menace.
Yeah,
One
absolutely.
lightning.
So
Oh, what's this?
Internally, we call this effect bottling.
What is this? Hello, Daddy Trash Toast. Welcome to the channel. Thanks for the liquid drink. Welcome to the community unity of Comey Line folks to the Comey Line sings. Sorry, I got distracted. And today we are looking through, I guess we're looking through the spoilers and promos for the new Final Fantasy set of Magic the Gathering. And then later we're gonna open the Deadpool SLD. Yep.
After, of course, as I'm sure you all know, the card Elkin Bottle.
As you all know,
as
Elkin
you all
Bottle,
know, the card
that
Elkin
card from
Bottle.
1994. You're all aware.
Yes. So you flip over your top card and cast it this turn. I tried to get Chandra to stick, but it never
Damage
did.
to character exile
so-
the top card of your library.
Impulsive draw,
Make
maybe that's what some people call it.
Yeah.
Oh
One
my
thing you want to call
god.
from these 2 cards that you'll see throughout the set, which I think is nice, is you'll notice that in the
That's
extended art
great.
version, it drops
Card-
the reminder
what they
text
call
that
it?
was
Card
on the extended
advantage.
art cards. And some cards actually picked up room for flavor text. So you see this not only here in the starter deck, but also there are a number of main set cards that do this as well. So
Yeah.
keep your eye out for some kind of cool bonus flavor text hiding out on these.
I had to be stronger for Sarah, so I thought I did forget minutes and I became lightning.
And the note here on the extended as well is those are found in collector boosters. So that's not.
A big thing that
Ultima
blows
weapon.
out the game and
Yep.
huge equipment, looks awesome. Often for a starter
Ah,
deck,
yeah.
it's like
Ultima
let's pick some cards
weapon.
that you're just, if
Never
you're a
equip
Timmy or
creature
Tammy
attacks,
player,
destroy target creature and opponent. Not finish creature attacks, destroy target creature and opponent controls. Wow, imagine. What the colors that come to mind are Boros. For or Rakdos maybe. Extra turn.
your inner giant spellcaster will get excited, and this looks so awesome. Plus, you have like Beatrix in play. You free snap it onto your creature. You're good to go.
Yeah.
A lot of
Equip
sevens.
7 + 7 cost 7.
Hey, what game is it from?
I can't read the bottom from here. I'm guessing
7.
13.
Yeah, the answer is Final Fantasy 7.
Okay.
So you
Seven.
figured it out. You figured it out.
Yep. Yeah, chat's noting a lot of stuff. The flavor text.
Here is the starter deck version. Tap on
Oh,
your
she's
opponent's creature,
beautiful.
feel free
This
to
is
attack, and then-
BBEG, no,
you're
of
free to
it.
attack. Well, how about we
An
come in and draw some cards too?
ultimate Misha. Oh my god, that's a silly name. Enters tap all creatures and opponent controls when the creature control deals combat damage to the player. That's beautiful.
Notably, this is for each
Draw
creature that hits them,
card.
not the like one or more treatment. So you can draw a bunch of cards off this thing. In a starter deck
That
context,
could be
one thing we always try and design.
You
in
could
is
just
ways for the
like
game to
bottom
end
out
with more
your
cards.
your
Either
thing.
attack each other, attacking, blocking is tough. Well, you cast this, pretty easy way to make the game end. But even outside of that context, this card might have some nice legs as a coastal piracy slapped onto a creature. So.
Yeah. All right, next up we have Deadly Embrace.
Here's another 16 concept for you. So we wanted to try and, like I said, get some of these in.
So
especially as the
target
newest
creature and
game,
opponent
we've got
controls to
some
draw
threats in
a
people's
card for
minds.
each creature
So,
that died this turn.
Put some 16 cards in both decks. So this kills something off, then picks you up at least one card, maybe more if you do
Draw a
it right.
card for
So.
each creature that died. Just draw a target
All right,
creature.
and then
Wow.
Seymour Flux.
Yeah, so
She's a
Seymour
bitchy
is
boss.
a character from Final Fantasy X.
She looks like
we
it.
saw his
She looks
commander card
real
yesterday,
kindy.
but here is the starter deck Seymour.
At the beginning of your upkeep, you may pay 1 life. If you do, draw a card, put +1/+1 counter. Oh,
So teaching you even early that, hey, it's sometimes losing life, draw cards,
Not so
okay,
bad.
balls rolling around. Great, this is going to make a big creature,
Sunday
big
Dark
creature fast.
Mage.
So a little
one
Final
for each
Fantasy,
creature
6
non-land
layer
card
villain
for
for ya.
your graveyard.
All right, and then our final card from the starter kit.
This is the starter kit cards.
We have, I was already pronouncing the name of the card, Magitech Scythe.
Magitech
This card
Scythe.
is a test of your reflexes for all
Wowee.
you Final Fantasy 14 fans. We knew we had to get that on this card somewhere. Absolutely knew we had to get it on, and we got it on. So this is an equipment in the villain deck that snaps on and really forces you to test those reflexes.
When the
see if,
equipment enters, you may attach it to a target creature control. If you do, that creature gains first strike. The end of turn, it must be blocked. Lol.
see if you can deal with the creature before it comes in and
Wait.
Yeah.
Magitech Scythe. This traumatized me. Is that how I think it is? It is Xenos, right? That's Xenos, no? It's my boy, our best friend. It's a best friend. Is it real? Is this Xenos or or is this like the guy? I forgot. It's either Xenos or like other Xenos.
Test of your reflexes.
Oh, I think it might be other Xenos, right? I don't remember anymore. I'm dead inside. I don't remember when this happened, but I know it happened, and I think it happened to me. Nope, it did not happen to me. It was at the end of Endwalker. So I don't know what's happening in this picture. All I know is that Xenos with the Magitech Scythe.
has the force block happen to eat your creature. After that, on subsequent turns, it's just a nice +2/+1 equipment. So kind of come in, you probably kill off your opponent's creature, and then a permanent pump effect. And yeah, featuring a Xenos right there. So
Oh my god, they
little,
even say it.
nice little nod for all you 14 fans.
You get one guess what chat's saying right now.
Is it a test of your
it
reflexes?
is.
Yeah. One thing I'll say from a design perspective is we learned really early on.
Is that a meme? Is that a
It was fun to
meme?
have
It's a
quotable
spoiler
things.
too,
Because
right?
it's just so fun, right? You play the
Yeah.
card and you say the
It's
quote. or
okay.
whatever.
It's okay. We'll get the card, then we'll play 14, and we'll be like, it's from the cuts. Look, it's Xenos from Magic the Gathering. Hey, isn't that Stola from Magic the Gathering? Oh, yo, look, it's Papa Libo from Magic the Gathering.
There's a few I can't tell you about quite yet.
Yeah, I have no
There's a
context.
couple
No
things
context. The reason why is because, like, I think he's wearing it. This is why I don't have any context. The site looks familiar. Xenos obviously looks like Xenos. But, like, what's he wearing? I don't know if I've ever met him with that outfit in particular. Or I've never felt that outfit, you know? I only remember him with his big chunky outfit, and that time some bitch boy pretended to be him. That's it. And like he was wearing the big chunky outfit. I don't know what he's wearing here.
Is like that is perfect. Like that is what
Yeah.
you expect. So yeah, there's some great flavor text and quotes all throughout the set.
I reached far
A
enough
huge
then.
hats off to the creative team, Dylan and the whole team did an amazing job on this.
Yeah. All right, now we are going to
Yeah, we're
move
just
on
started
to
Shadowbringers,
Daniel's
I
end.
think.
Daniel's not just a pretty face; he's here.
But what I heard, right, is like every other set recalls back to the set twice backwards or something. So, example, if like it's an Endwalker, the teases for Endwalker would have been in Stormblood or something like that. That's how it usually is. And for Shadowbringers, it was in Estinian land. What I forgot what it's called. Heaven's Word.
Share some information. So we did. If you're paying close attention,
You have no
and
idea
looked at
about
the Where
that.
to find article, it listed originally that Commander decks were supposed
That's
to be
how it
revealed
feels.
on our YouTube channel yesterday. We ran into a few technical issues. Those videos are coming. They're great. But we wanted to stick to our schedule, and so we posted the Commander deck lists. But what that means is they've kind of gone up without a ton of context around.
Back, and your party is scattered across the world.
Tara!
And it is up to Tara and Celis and all of her friends to gather the party back together to go fight Kefka. And that's really what this deck is focused on. So that's what Tara here does with her trance ability to fill up your graveyard, to give her
That's beautiful. Those are nice colors. Beginning of this is Mardu. It's like I think, can I just say Mardu? What do I think when I think of Mardu? I think of girl boss. I think of either girl boss. Yeah, Mardu makes me think of war, girl boss, and vampires. Potentially girl boss vampires. But like that's that's such a fitting color for this character that I know nothing about. But I get the vibe. But with the vibe, you know what I mean? The leadership vibe.
self-evasion. And then when she connects with your opponent, you pull a party member back to the field and continue your fight.
All right, so let's take a look at some of the cards from this
Oh, well, let's
deck.
see. At the beginning of combat on your turn, mill 2 cards. The Terra gates flying till end of turn. Whenever Terra deals combat damage to a player, you may pay 2. When you do, return target creature card with power 3 or less from your grave. Oh, dude, that's insane. That's not insane, but that's a good commander. It's a good ability. That's a good like anchor for the deck.
Yeah, so the first few cards.
This one is, yeah, these are the non-foils. Rejoin the fight. Oh, it's Terra again. Mill 3 cards starting at the next opponent's turn. Each opponent chooses a creature card in the graveyard. You know, actually, it's quite strange to find like a mill in Mardu. Mardu mill. So, Mardu self-mill. I feel like that's pretty rare. But you can self-mill in Mardu. It has all the colors for self-mill. It has black and it has Orzhov in it, black and white. Put target creature card from the graveyard to the battlefield under your control. You lose life equal to its mana value. Put all creature cards from all graveyard. Oh my god! Is this a reprint of Rise of the Dark Realms? Oh my god! I love it! Oh my god, that's awesome! Rise of the Dark Realms. Let me just tell you. I'm pretty sure I have this card, but I don't have the waifu version. I don't have the dark. I misspelled realms, but like the internet, Google knows. Google knows. This is Rise of the Dark Realms, guys. This is the card. Is it working? Nah, it's not working. Open new tab. I have this card, but this is the. Never mind. I can't seem to open it. Anyway, so this is the usual card art for the. It's usually a waifu card. It's usually a waifu card. Rise of the Dark Realms.
Are kind of the reanimate package because, speaking of reanimate, specifically there in the middle, we had to take a different creative approach here. We had to find cards that your party's not dead. Like they're just scattered. Like you're getting them back together. So Yanni was the vision lead before me and Gavin took over respectively. And he pitched this idea of a reanimator deck. I was like, oh, that's so sweet. So you got like reanimate. This is not someone coming back to life. It's Kefka reanimating the statues that triggered everything. Rise of the Dark Realms is that moment at the very end of the game where your whole party's together. They're rising to go fight Kefka. I pitched this to Dylan. I was like, I want every character on this card going to that fight. And then on the left, we get to make some new cards like Rejoin the Fight, which, you mill 3 cards. Then each opponent gives you one of your characters a double-sided coin. It's heads on both sides. Edgar knew what he was doing, and he let Sabine go off on his own. But a lot of people in the studio are like, why doesn't it flip a card? We have all these playtest and review meetings, and like, it should flip a coin. Like, it's a coin.
It's a coin.
I promise you, it's not worth the words to say, flip a coin, you win no matter what. Pick your choice. So we did ultimately go with this. And
when this card enters your field, 1, 2 creature cards from your graveyard, sacrifice this artifact, and opponent chooses one of the exiled cards. You put that card at the bottom of your library, you turn the other to the battlefield tab, and you become the monarch.
It plays well in the deck by you can keep recurring it and getting that value because not only are you
reanimated deck.
Hey,
Meowdy, how come all of your decks bring things back from the graveyard? Hey, Meowdy, why do all of your decks bring things back from the graveyard? The Warring Triad.
Entity of
there fewer than 8
so, like,
cards in your graveyard. The Warring Triad. Is it a creature?
They come down and they don't
it adds mana if
do
any
anything at first. They're locked away. They're sealed. But then after you mill enough and fill up your graveyard, they do turn into that threat because, a 5/5 flying trample haste for 3 mana. It's going to start beating down your opponents. Yeah.
I'm going to do this for each of the decks, Daniel. But you fill in the blank here for our fans. You will enjoy this deck if you like
Final Fantasy 6.
So
true. So true.
6 is one of those decks that you like messing with your graveyard. You like getting that.
All right.
It's
Now,
meant
we haven't,
it's really
again, we
meant
haven't
for
talked about this
Meowdy.
deck
Let's
a
go
ton.
look
Is
at
there
that.
anything else that
Let's look
When
at
you equip your
7.
party members, you're going to get to power 7 or greater.
or Final Fantasy 7
Power
deck
7. Why
with
are they?
Cloud
I have a
X
question.
Soldier.
This is the 7. I never played 7, but the 7 have a Mimi 7 theme. Why are they giving 7 such a Mimi 7 theme? They're always like, oh, get 7 of this, collect 7 things. Is there 7 things to do? Is that what the game is like? I don't know. I got no clue.
Tell us about this deck.
So this is obviously led by Cloud. This is an equipment deck because he has a giant sword. And getting to the number 7 for some reason, I don't know why that number is there.
Why? Why is it there?
You're going to get power 7
Why is it there?
More abilities on those cards. So Cloud himself has haste magic right away. He gets an equipment cost for free. He gets to draw cards whenever you attack with equipped creatures, your party members. And then if he has 7 or more power, you get 2 treasures to start fueling those spells and other equip costs.
Makes sense.
So let's take a look in the deck.
Yeah. So first up, we have Barrett.
I wanted to talk about Barrett today because you
can
might have
you
seen job
meme
select
that to
equipment
just
in,
give him
in the main
counters,
set.
make him lose
I wanted
counters?
to make a card that granted job select to things, but ones didn't
Beginning
feel
for combat
quite right
returns,
for Barrett.
attach up
He
to
is
1
a
and
rebel
30.
leader, so I was like, hey,
Rebel
we got 4
control?
Meridian cards people probably want to play in this Final Fantasy VII deck. Let's
Oh,
give
that
them a
makes
token that also
sense.
could be used for those cards. So this
Oh,
is
that
doing double
sense,
duty there, so
Mirrodin.
it's kind of granting for Mirrodin.
Mirrodin,
So you get a 2/2 red rebel every
Mirrodin cards are cards that when they come in, they're equipments. Then when you summon them, when you play them, they immediately summon a 2/2 red rebel creature token. Like what this card does.
every time you play an equipment.
For Avalanche.
For Avalanche.
For Avalanche.
And at the beginning of combat, you get that free equipment to a rebel, so you get the kind of shot moment of a character. So we're not looking at Sephiroth today, who's in the deck, but we show him as red-white, whereas most people would say, man, that's a really mono-black type character, like the mono-black Sephiroth in there.
But you can't
Doing
because it's
that
a
let
Cloud
us
that
capture
deck.
certain characters that we otherwise couldn't. So the red-white Sephiroth is kind of where he's still that heroic, but he's starting to go a little emotional, a little crazy there in Nibelheim, etc. So we added green to get some of those things represent like the planet, the life stream, I think Aerith probably could have been a mono white card if we designed
That's
a certain way,
true.
but it's a white green card here, and things like that. Just
Well,
more.
true. Well, and
more story
what
moments
is
in here.
white green? Like morality wise, it's exact same as white.
All right. Well, let's take a look at some of those story moments and items and men. So we've got Ultimate Magic, Holy Ultimate Magic, Meteor, and Livestream's Blessing.
Yeah.
Ultima adjacent,
Yeah,
we'll say. For
Ultima
the
no,
team.
we're on theme here with the ultimate theme. No, I wanted to talk about these three
Holy.
cards because it's not often we make a
Meteor.
3-card cycle. But you know, it's kind of, if you only have one foretell card in the deck, it's kind of telling what you foretold. So I wanted to make sure we had multiple options, and I really like this set because there's something reactive, proactive, and destructive. So
Force you control, gain indestructible, dispose cast of exile, or for all damage. Oh, that's nice. Meteor deals 7 damage to each creature if the spell was cast. Oh my god, so they placed an entire thing here. Wow. So these, what are these? New art?
between the reprints and the new cards, I showed a bunch of different characters' equipment. So you can put the Hero's Blade that features the
That's so cute. Tifa's rubber shoes. Lightning Greaves. Hero's Blade. That's real. Hero's Blade is a uncommon card. Sword of the Animist. Oh, that makes sense. That makes sense. Creature attacks. You may search your library for a basic land card. Oh, that's nice. That's a good ability. I'm pretty sure. Oh, that's a rare. Yeah, it is a rare. Conformer Shuriken. Whenever this creature attacks, target creature defending my controls with creatures with great power, then plus number of cards equal to the difference.
Buster
Nice.
Sword onto Cloud. You can put Tifa's Lightning Greaves on her. Sword of the Animist for Aerith. Represents the famous date scene at the Golden Saucer. Where you, depending on your answers to different questions throughout the game, you get a different date. I chose Secret Rendezvous for the deck as a reprint for that moment. When going into these decks, I got to write down, I'm like, hey, I want this reprint. Here's a
Target
top line. We have a full top line meeting.
Draw 3 cards. I love the art, the themed art. Jeez, it's such a good shit. I'll just be sad to see non-themed art.
Cool.
Ha ha ha.
All right.
Is it time to proxy the rest of the deck?
Now let's move on to the Final Fantasy
with like
This is my personal favorite Final Fantasy game, so I gave this.
You mean it's everybody's, it's so many people's. It's either you like 6, you like tactics, you like 10. 6 tactics, 10. Then afterwards, if you're female and into men, you might end up with 7. But usually people be like 6, 10 tactics. Everything else, overhyped. This is what most people's opinions are.
This deck, a lot of love for sure. Right away, I knew when I was designing this deck that I wanted to reference the Sphere Grid. That's the in-game system where you move counters around or move pebbles around on a board to grant new abilities and stats. And that's kind of what I did with the deck with a counter theme. So Tidus himself, at the beginning of combat, will move those counters around to prep your party, and then he'll cheer when he hits. That's his first ability in the game. And that lets you add an extra counter for all those.
I know him from
proliferate,
the memes.
and then draw a card for your trouble there
Only
to keep
the
going.
memes.
All right. Our first card to talk about is Yuna's Decision.
So I hinted at this card a lot during the weekend where I couldn't talk about the previews just yet, but this is my favorite card in the set.
Time to get
we got to
completely spoiled.
design a lot of top-down story moments for this, the pilgrimage
sacrifice a
of Yuna,
creature
the
if
love
you do
story
draw a
between
card.
the two, etc.
Return
And
1
this
or
is
2
that
target from
pivotal
cards from your
moment in the
graveyard to
middle
your
of the story
hand.
where Yuna has to make the decision to either continue the pilgrimage or find another way once they learned exactly what was going to happen at the end. I think everyone who has played Final Fantasy X or even seen art from 10 knows this moment of technology and
it makes
advancement
giving me
in that
chills.
way.
I don't
So
even know
whenever
what
he hits, he
happens.
destroys an
It's like she
artifact that
dies.
player controls while putting a counter on him to back up the theme. And he is the blitzball captain, so he puts a counter on all your team members if he scores that goal. Summons made so much sense here, and with Tidus out, you can actually keep your summons around longer by moving those counters off. There's a lot of cards in the deck that also do that counters.
That's annoying.
we won't be looking at today. But I just wanted to show all these new summons out of the deck because I wanted to make sure that if you were a fan of 10
Exile
and
target
the main set being,
creature.
have you covered.
Those
You
are
got
the
your,
counters at each up to 2 target creatures you control get 2 life. Exile target artifact, enchantment. Until your next turn, creatures can't attack you unless your controller pays to. Create X treasure tokens where X is the number. Opponents who control a creature with power 4 or greater. That would put a stun counter, stun.
your
Defend,
summons here.
fight.
We don't have to go through all of them. An offer you can't refuse is one of the very first moments in the game after Tidus is swept away from Xanarkand and meets.
No, please. I can't listen to these spoilers. Draw a card for a creature you control with +1 could counter. Then if target spell, non-land, permanent, or card from graveyard, puts it into your choice at the top of the bottom of the library. Choose one or more. Oh my god, farewell.
Riku for the first time, and she basically doesn't let him.
Farewell
Gaining new
reprint.
abilities and moving little pebbles around. Fun fact with this.
Okay,
actually
let's
had
go.
to,
Let's go. I
make
think
a new
Nexus,
counter for this deck,
Nexus,
which is the lore counter.
Nexus, our favorite. 14.
Featuring, I do not know how to pronounce this.
Ishtola.
Thank you, Ishtola.
This deck was a fun one because when I learned I was leading the project, I'd never played Final Fantasy 14
And
before.
did she?
Mhm.
Did
So
he?
naturally,
Sorry.
over the next month, I put 200
Did he?
hours into this with my best friend from work, and it's such a journey. This is such a huge cast, and so
It's such a good
go
game.
play it for free. It's free up to a certain.
For well itself. Yeah, dude. Fucking used to be a standard staple. It's off standard now, I think, though. Oh, wait! Or is it back? I don't remember. I don't remember if it came back. But last time I remember, it was gone. It left. It walked away. My waifu, yes. Our waifu. Our wife. She's
level.
so...
It's just such a great story. The community is.
I love
so
her
loving and
abilities.
welcoming. I've never
I've
been so heartwarmed, really, just by the journey of people willing to help you as you need, because it's an MMO, so they're just there for you. It's
buying some singles for the budget build? Oh, I see. Is it the expensive build? Oh, I see. Oh, I wonder how big Strong is gonna be. Call her mommy. I call her waifu. You know what? She may not be mommy, but she is mother. Anyway, vigilance. At the beginning of each end step, if a player lost 4 or more life this turn, you draw a card. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, mana value 3 or greater, deals 2 damage to each opponent. I love her so much. She's like my favorite things. The favorite things in Orzhov, and they added blue. I've always wanted to build an Esper deck. Why do I want to build an Esper deck? I don't know. Because I think it's like a good concept. But like, look at this shit. I love how one thing that I love doing is dealing damage to people's faces. Look at this beautiful line. To each opponent, she deals 2 damage and you gain 2 life. Beautiful masterpiece cinema.
wild. But this deck is a non-creature spell matters kind of control deck, and that's what Y'shtola is doing. So
Yes,
if you're
let's
casting
go.
spells with mana value 3 or greater, you're going to trigger her
God,
to
may
deal
I
damage to
summon the
everybody and
Ristic
gain
Study
life,
to my
to
heart
keep yourself
and
alive.
give it to my
And then
wife.
if you've done enough each turn, you will draw cards to continue your onslaught of spells. Note, good to put lifelink on. She does do damage. She is mirroring the black mages in the main set.
Okay, let's learn a little bit more about this deck. We've got 2 characters here to talk through. Again, with names I'm not going to try to pronounce. Go for it.
This is Alice and Alphano. I will not try to say the last name. I will definitely mispronounce it.
Leveler.
Okay.
Sure.
Leveler.
These are the twins in the game.
Leveler.
Very vital scions.
Yes, the
party.
twins. Look at this fucking
Someone on my team.
bro. Partners means that they can be both your command. Both of them can be your commander, and this is like insane because like, oh my god, what is she? Red mage and that new healer. Anyway, and he's a new healer. Oh my god, wait. This is insane because they play with each other very well. They cost 3 and 4, right? Oh my god, dual cast. Okay, what? Sorry. Oh wow, code word from the game. Ding 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 ding. Buy one, get one free. Yeah, dude, they're sages. It is a sage. He's a sage. So, first off, I think when they enter, you could go search for the other card. And then the second spell you cast each turn costs 2 less to cast. And when you draw your second, when you cast your second spell each turn, draw a card, right? That's actually that can go pretty hard. That can go pretty hard. I think I said it on Twitter. I called it nearly it's very competitive EDH-esque. I don't know. I don't think it can. It's just esque. I don't think it. I'm pretty sure the cost of the commanders is too high for competitive, and they have too little colors. But if you want to make competitive light, I'm pretty sure these are pretty good. You know, if you want to play a competitive game in your casual pod, it's that's insane. There's so many things you could do with that. Your second spell costs 2 less. 2's a lot. 2's a big number to Maroonies.
Zach Frank's pitch, these have.
So let's just say you you cast Alisei first. You are blessed to cast Alisei first. Cast Alisei. Then you can cast Elfino for 2.
Have to have partner.
Elfino for 2.
So from that moment on,
Elfo,
every design
that's what I
try to
call
make,
him.
They really do need to have partner with. So you can play one and go find the other, or if they're your commander, you have both of them, and they are twins. So I kind of played up the second spell matters, which is you can find in blue-white a lot of times. So
yeah, that's a good
Alisei,
thing.
Your second spell costs 2 less, and Alphino, you will draw a card when you cast your second spell. As well.
All right. Speaking of spells, let's look at a couple of spells in this deck. We've got Transpose and Dancer's Chakrams.
All right, these are
Chakrams!
when I played
Dancer!
through, I played
Are those
as
boobs or is
White
that
Mage.
or is that a chest? Are those boobs or is that a man's chest? I don't know. Alpha and Alisei, the babies, yeah. Transpose, draw a card, discard a card, you lose 1 life. If this spell was cast from your hand, create 0/1 black wizard creature token. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, this token deals 1 damage to each opponent. Oh my god. You just create a token that's annoying. Rebound. Cast a spell from your hand, exile it. So yourselves at the beginning of your next, and you may cast this card from exile without paying mana cost. Owie! Job select. This equipment enters, create a one. Oh! It's like a rebel. Colorless hero creature token and attach them to it. Equipped creature gets +2/+2 and has lifelink. And the commanders you control would have lifelink. And is a performer in addition. That's a lot. That's a lot. That's actually a lot, guys. That's a lot. And it comes in attached already? That's a lot. That's a lot for 4 mana.
And a little bit of ninja. Gavin, as you may have seen, had the White Mage.
That's a male
White Mage
dancer.
rod, staff,
Oh,
staff.
wow.
And
Oh,
the
no.
White Mage's rod covered, so I was like, I want Dancer's Chakram. And I may have requested that the character shown was a blue-haired Mikote. Probably mispronounced that. But I definitely played my most of Dancer's Chakrams. And it mentions that lifelink in there, so you definitely want to get this out on your commander. And then Transpose is me representing the Black Mage that I played. It actually creates a Black Mage token, but it's got that rebound, so I really wanted to capture using your cooldown. So Transpose is an ability of the Black Mage. You capture some kind of meta moments.
Champions from Beyond and Tome of Legends.
Champions from Beyond. Look at his green hair.
Just here.
Such a hero, such a warrior of light moment. Blue hair Bakota came black hair, lol. This enchantment enters create X1 colorless hero tokens. Light party. When you attack with 4 more creatures, scry 2. The draw card. Full party. When you attack with 8 or more creatures. Those creatures get +4/+4 to the end of
I said
turn.
it earlier that it's also in the 10 deck, but I
Wow.
really wanted to capture some kind of meta moments, especially during my playthrough. So Champions from the Beyond, representing that duty finder if you've
You know
played
what's
14,
what.
where you're waiting to form either your light party, which is 4 members, or a full party, which is 8, so you get the bonus.
Oh, look at that guy over there. Oh, shit. The meow meow. The fucking meow meow. Wait, I forgot what they're called. Not Rodigans. Those are like the ogre people. The ogre-like people. Oh, yeah, meow meow is called. I might have been right. I forgot what the big meow meow men were called. It's been so long. This artifact enters Tome of Legends with a page counter it when your commander enters
Oh,
your
did they come out?
attacks. With a page counter, remove a
But you
page
can
counter, draw a
put as
card.
much mana into X as you want to make those parties right away if you're
Oh,
later in the
man.
game. Or you can play it on 2 and just hope your party farms for your journey. And then Tome of Legends is that wondrous tales where you have weekly missions to go on. And as soon as I got to that part of the game, I was like, oh, I have to capture
wait!
this. And I'm just a fan of Tome of Legends in general.
Sorry. Like, I might have zoomed in too much. Oh my god! It's that thing you do! It's that thing you do! Wait! Wait! That's the thing you do! That's the thing you do! I don't know. I haven't seen this thing in a while, and I don't actually remember how to pull it out anymore. I remember doing the line thing once, but I forgot how to do it. Now I haven't done it since like I started playing the game 4 years ago or something like that. The three lights big oh shit, yeah, dude. I haven't done that in forever. I don't even know how to do it anymore. I don't even know how to do it anymore. Then I got 3 light big oh three times the 2 ones. Yo, let's go. Insane.
Yeah, that's a pretty fun card.
Yeah.
All right, you'll enjoy this deck if
You'll enjoy this deck if you like managing your cooldowns. Just really controlling the board and a non-creature matters theme. Like you have the job selects to create creatures for you, but a lot of times you're casting spells that don't immediately put a creature on the board. You're just controlling the board. You're accruing value and doing damage over time. You're really draining the table instead of hitting with like big characters like you would in Final Fantasy 7 or probably 10.
All right. Okay, so those are the 4 decks. Again, you can see the full deck lists, cards, all of that information on dailymtg.com. Once we work out some kinks in the background, we'll have videos for each of the 4 decks going up on YouTube.
Alright, okay. I'm gonna say it in advance because I thought I had things on point, but I did not. Sorry, YouTube. I haven't been able to read chat. I thought that I could read chat, but turns out I couldn't. It's just the bot finagling and stuff. Next time, I'll just remember to make sure that I have YouTube on because I don't think because I'm streaming at a different account than I usually stream on YouTube, so I'm just not sure. I just feel as though I don't think I just it's a bit different. It's a bit different. I just don't think I could change the account on my bot as easily as I hoped I could. So yeah, so I guess that's the plan from now on.
But definitely check those out. That's all we have for today. It's definitely not all we have for Final Fantasy previews. This is a huge set. Fans are incredibly excited for it, and so we're doing a ton of previews. This is the first of 3 weekly MTG shows where we will have previews. Next week, we will be back with Zakil Gordon and Dylan Devaney to talk more Final Fantasy previews. So stay tuned.
So every week you complete the max of 9 tasks. You charge you for 3 lines and 4 icons. I see. That's how that works. I didn't know. I didn't know. I didn't know. And also, I haven't seen it in a while. I haven't seen it in a while. I don't even know where to find it anymore. When I get back, I'll ask you. I'll ask you when I get back to the game, which I will. I usually get back into the game like at least once a year. At least once a year. And now we're finally in Shadowbringers. So like we could probably move forward. You do it weekly. Gotcha. Okay. I think we could look at some more cards, but I think this is it for the Magic the Gathering YouTube. I think. We could check in case they have some more. They're gonna. I feel like they're gonna spoil the cards real soon, but they have some already in their Twitter. So you can look at their Twitter. Wow, you guys, look who doesn't have a private Twitter. Me. Oh no, where did I go there? Magic the Gathering. I'm sure they spoiled a bunch of them already. If I remember correctly. Magic on Atlanta. Oh, this is for the newest what they call that? The new Star Wars-esque one. The whole Final Fantasy Magic has been making me more and more excited with each card. This is one so special for me. Is that Matt Mercer? Oh, it's him! It's Matt Mercer! Sorry. It's Vincent! Whenever a creature an opponent controls dies, put a number of +1/+1 counters on Vincent Valentine equal to the creature's power. When he attacks, you may transform it. Oh, let's go! Travel lively if like the blah blah dies. It comes back. Is this card immortal? Let's hear what Matt Mercer has to say.
Hello, friends. Matthew Mercer here. Something pretty cool I get to do today, which I'm excited about. Some of you may know that I've fallen into the awesomeness that is the Magic the Gathering Commander
Let's
format in
go.
the past year.
MTG,
And
MTG, join me, join me.
Allow me the honor of unveiling a really cool card that holds a special place in my heart. As the voice of Vincent Valentine in Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, I'm excited to show off.
Maybe I should play
sweet, sweet
Rebirth.
boy. Oh, he's
Well,
so
the one before.
pretty.
Oh my god, look at that other one. That other one.
On both sides. He's got on both sides, and you'll find out why.
It looks so pretty. The other one looks pretty, but I don't like it. I don't like the art. I sort of don't like that there's no background art, and it's not a scene. It's just the dude and then the number. I sort of don't like that too much. So I'm like, I don't need it. But it's beautiful.
Bugger is a 2/2 black.
He's such a hottie. Oh my god.
To bring him on the board, he's a legendary creature, so he can be.
This is why I need to play 7. It's because that's where all the hotmen, the culturally relevant hotmen came from. You could kill it before it flips. Yes, you could. But like after it flips, it's essentially immortal.
But his abilities are that
or as it flips. You can probably kill it as it flips.
Opponent's creature dies. He gets to add +1/+1 counters to him equal to the creature's power, which is dangerous and awesome. And when he attacks, you get to transform him. You may transform him. You don't have to, but you may. And when you transform him, you flip the card to become the Galleon Beast.
Oh my god, so that means you can actually transform him right away if you don't remove him. So you transform him with the +1/+1 counters, you go to the Galleon Beast, you get those +1/+1 counters on him, and then you hit for harder. But if you die, you just flip back up if you attack. So basically, you can only die in betwixt in like the precipice of doing things, you know, like right before you flip, as you're being summoned or on other people's turns,
which is awesome. This is his level 1 limit break
insane
game, and he now becomes a 3/2 trample lifelink, which is really
nasty. Oh my god, trample lifelink? I didn't know this.
+1 counters on it if you've done it right. When Galleon Beast dies, you return it to the battlefield tapped, and then you flip it back. And I'm sure you can't either. I'll go ahead and post the art. He's not a fan of the sun.
Okay, that's insane. Okay, look, it's the beautiful man from 1. In fact, it's what's it called? I forgot. I think it's just Warrior of Light. That's what he was called. I forgot. Florian? Flame on. Sorry. Too much Marvel Rivals. Iconic modes. We're ready to play Commander decks. Oh look, it's a Moogle from a game that I don't play. Which game is this? Which Moogle? I think this is 6. This is a Moogle 6. No, the cute Moogle. Anyway, here it is. This is a Sephiroth illustration, so it connects. The illustration fucking connects. So like the top, you can put that over here, and it's one entire picture, which sort of sucks because you can't look at the entire picture at once, and it looks better as a whole together, as opposed to like this. Because if you see Sephiroth here, okay, but the individual sides of the coin don't look too good, but the whole picture is beautiful. But it's also a good card. This is what I'm saying. I wish they did this to all of them, you know? Where there was a background behind the character. Because like in the other cards, it's just their number, right? It's just their number, and I just don't like it. Isn't the PAX East panel up yet? It might be. The PAX East panel might be up. I haven't checked. It might just be on Twitter. Might just be on Twitter. Wait, I have to check. Not Twitter, sorry. It might just be on YouTube. I checked their their thing. It's okay. Let's see. PAX East FFMTG. I don't think that's it. Debut showcase. Oh, there it is.
のプロデューサーをしており、本セットにおいてはスクエニックス側のプロデューサーをしております。いよいよデビューショーケースが始まりますね。
Oh my god.
ずっと
That's insane. That's a lot.
この瞬間が訪れることを心待ちにしていました。まず最初に一言だけ言わせてください。
A lot of old school connoisseurs just got very
Live tab on YouTube. Oh, that's why I couldn't see it.
excited
They did
there.
bundle
So
it in
here
with
we are at the
everything
start
else.
of our journey. Final Fantasy 1. The Magna Carta of video games, something that quite literally changed the landscape of gaming forever. Dylan, tell us the story.
When darkness veils the world, 4 warriors of light.
No, thank you. Don't spoil me. Don't spoil me.
And though Garland is keen to knock you down, the 4 warriors of light are triumphant, and they defeat their first adversary. But they incidentally create a paradoxical time loop that puts them in the deadly foes of none other than chaos. Chaos!
Oh no.
This game lays the foundation for many of the iconic elements we're going to see across all of the 16 mainline games. Things like prophecies and crystals, the job system, overworld exploration, random encounters, leveling up, high-stakes adventures, airships, you name it. This is where we firmly plant our foot and decide this is what Final Fantasy is going to become.
So, Gavin, jobs and classes. How did you do that?
Makes 0 zeros, from Mirrodin makes 2 2s. There's a number between those two, which is 1 1. So we went for that here. Now,
It's a black mage. Black mage. Why is this black mage so tall? I have to ask you a question. Wait. Why is this black mage so tall? I'm not used to him being tall. Not used to him being tall. White mage's staff, black mage's rod.
they all confer abilities, as you can see, that are really keen to what the class is doing. The white mage staff heals you, the black mage's rod pings your opponent. But the other thing that's worth calling out in particular is they also confer the type that class or job has. So the white mage's staff turns you into a cleric, the black mage's rod turns you into a wizard, and so on.
Yeah, because cleric and wizard are the equivalents in Magic. It really kept the power level relatively how this level low this set, which I honestly I do as well, because like remember that's what I was so concerned about, because right, Assassin's Creed set was straight to modern, which is great, I guess. Now, but this set is straight to standard. That's a different balance category, isn't it? So is this really it? Is Kefka really gonna be in every single booster? People are gonna be wondering, oh, Final Fantasy. Why is it that guy? To be fair, like if you know Final Fantasy, you know what a Kefka is.
Flavor nod happening right there. We grabbed all the job select cards in this set from Final Fantasy 1 and Final Fantasy 14, which you might see some of later.
Oh.
What a tease. Thank you, all four of you, but I do believe it is time to meet the last member of our panel. She is an art director on Magic the Gathering. She
is featured in a showcase frame you've seen before. The transparent frame allows us to show off the art with minimal distractions from mechanics and text. You can really immerse yourself and truly appreciate the details of Amano's mark making and masterful washes of ink.
Is this an old art or new? But it's so beautiful. Amano. Oh, that's literally my favorite artist ever. One of my favorite artists. My favorite artist is Amano, and the person that made the art, the lady that made the art for Castlevania. Those are my two favorite Japanese artists. Like for real, for real. You missed. Actually, we went through a lot. We're just. I think this is our last leg. This is our last video. I just didn't know that it was out, so now we're going through it. But I think they spoiled the entire set here. If I'm not correct, I might be wrong.
This is a great example of his iconic style, especially with the incredible way he balances negative space. From the pale clouds contrasting the dark figure of the Jinn, to the flow of details from the Jinn's hand, cascading around the party and spilling into the clouds.
Do you see how dynamic and flowing
and masterful washes of ink?
Do you see how dynamic and flowing his art is? It's just so beautiful.
This piece is a great example of his iconic style, especially with the incredible way.
Similar in creative tone.
Ah, Firion. What is his name? How do you pronounce it? I think they pronounce it. I just need to wait up.
Yeah, absolutely. So Final Fantasy II is tonally very similar in creative tone. The main difference lies in a game mechanic called weapon skill, which is based on your proficiency as you yield weapons in battle and gain experience throughout the game.
They really place their toes in there. They're going down to the mechanics.
It only makes sense for the main character of Final Fantasy II,
yes,
Firion, to interact with
Firion, that's his name. Firion.
Equipment.
It's like Fion, but with Firion.
So let's take a look.
Like a plant, like a fear
plant.
plant.
Firion is a 3/3 that equipped creatures you control have haste, and whenever another equipment comes into the battlefield, you create a copy of that, and it has the ability to cost 2 less to equip. So we just showed you White Mage's Rod. If you have this in play and cast that, not only do you get another copy of that equipment, but you also get another 1/1 hero.
Oh.
And then similarly, the next card on our Final Fantasy Through the Ages bonus sheet
More
is
Amano!
Red-White, of course, is a prolific archetype within Magic, all revolving around equipment, and we think this is a brand new way to be able to collect beautiful artwork by Yoshitaka Amano and play both of these copies of Firion alongside each other on the battlefield.
Thank you.
Never cast another draw card. Ah, shit, that's insane. Or equipment reviews will draw a card. That sounds like it is bad for. It sounds like it's bad for health. It sounds like it's bad for our health. It's only limited by the fact that it's only one mana color.
It really validates all their work. So thank you so much. I am eager to see more cards, and it's written down here. It says, "I am as eager as a beaver." Gavin, explain yourself.
All right, so I want to give a big shout out to Yanni of Magic and Final Fantasy, because a commune spell in Magic looks at your top few cards for a card, and so it kind of blends the flavor of Final Fantasy, the name commune,
and then put them in your hands, put the rest of them bottom
beavers with a magic effect, where of course it looks at your top few cards for a beaver.
That, well, there's 4 elemental crystals, and there are the dark crystals in the malevolent world of darkness. Perhaps we smell a cycle. So let's take a little bit more look at the darkness crystal. A lot throughout the show, and it is a signature element of Final Fantasy. So in Final Fantasy III, our characters are going to go on a journey. The Onion Knights that become the Warriors of Light go on a journey to bring balance to the elements.
the version of Universe reprints are both really cool. It gives me a feeling I can't. Yeah, right. Yeah, right.
Crystals across the land, just as the Golgan people prophesized. And so we were talking about how we were going to bring this element into Magic the Gathering, and we decided that, well, there's 4 elemental crystals, and there are the dark crystals in the malevolent world of darkness. Perhaps we smell a cycle. So let's take a little bit more look at the darkness crystal. Daniel, I want to hear about...
I'd always love anything that has like spells to cost 1 less. Target creature both controls die. Exile it, educate 2 life. You see. Oh shit, look at that special art. That's beautiful. Special arts are nice. Ta-ta-ta. Cecil.
And we were talking about the
Cecil,
story, and I was
another
telling
one of those
Gavin, I was like,
hotties.
listen, this story meant a lot to me because in the game, right, you have this amazing Dark Knight sprite, you go to Mount Ordeals, you claim your, slay your inner evils, and truly become a paladin. And so this story was so important to me personally. It's something that made me fall in love with Final Fantasy. And
Blonde! I knew it. He's another blonde. I know, and I did recognize the name of a blonde in Final Fantasy, even though I don't know what they're all about. It's another blonde! It's a dragoon! Kain the dragoon. Cecil card? Yeah. You played everything, Meowdy? I wish I could.
Actually,
I was
flips
just
over, be a 4/4
my
life
childhood
maker,
wasn't
start
the
gaining
best.
that
A joke
life right
in
on
terms of
back.
video games,
But
at
Cecil
least.
is not the only card.
I love everyone
Let's
here
go,
so much.
Dragoon.
Cecil is
Sexy
not the
Dragoon.
only
Give
card
me
that we wanted to
Dragoon.
design from Final Fantasy IV, and a character that
You know what? You can't drag me for gooning over dragoons.
posed a lot of trouble for me.
You
was
can't drag
Kain.
me for
I
gooning
kept
over
trying to design
dragoons.
Kain. I could not figure out how to do it, and then
Jump, of course, Dragoon. Your turn, Kain has flying. Kain deals combat damage to player. The player gains control of Kain. If they do, you draw that many cards, gain that many tap treasure tokens, and lose that much life. Oh my god.
then one day, Dylan sends
Oh my god, it's like the traitorous fuck. I love passing around. Ah! Oh, that's such friendliness. This is a good commander piece for, like, you know, being friendly to your friends. Telling your friends, hey buddy, wanna get whacked? You can whack me back later.
me something.
I was like, Gavin, I don't want to
Great
snoop in, I
political
don't want to step on
piece.
your toes, but I really like this game, I really like this character, I have a pitch that I'm going to send you, and he was very nice enough to read it.
Fantasy V, obviously a very, very beloved game. I want us to take a step back and figure out.
This little Dark Knight reminds me of the armor set we get from 14. Or we can get by... Oh, that one! You're right. It does sort of
Explain
look
to
like
us
that
how
one.
you arrived at the overall shape of this set.
Yeah, so that's a monumental question, and a very good one of how did we fit 16 Final Fantasy
That's
games
true,
into
how?
one set. There are a lot of characters,
It's a
there's a lot
good
of stories,
thing.
there's a lot of games, magic, spells, items, abilities,
It's a good thing they're sort of the same-ish.
lands, adventures, quests, mini-games, songs, and how do we put it all into one thing? We needed something early on to help make decisions. So if you can imagine the 4 of us in a room at the Wizard of the Coast office with a locked door, we made a conspiracy board on the wall, we opened up an
Conspiracy
Excel sheet,
board.
we got the whiteboard, and we wrote down every
To be fair, there's a lot of alignment.
game, and we just said, okay, what do you remember about Final Fantasy 1? Go way back in the archives, go deep in the tank. What do you remember loving about this game? And we did that for 2, 3, all the way up for every single game. And then when we were done with that, weeks later, we went to our fellow wizards in the office, and I asked everyone the same intense line of
Oh.
questioning. And then when we were done with that, weeks later, we went to Square Enix, and we talked to the game producers and the designers and the developers, and we were like, what were you very proud of with your game? What is very special about the title that you worked on? What is the
Okay, whether was
Cheeky
this
boy
move
in.
one? 5?
Gilgamesh is clearly the top tier. This is a recurring villain who plays kind of the comic relief in the game. He has a passion for weapons, and that's
There's your attack with the top 6 cards of the library. You may put any number of equipment cards from among them on the battlefield. Put the rest of the battlefield library. When you put one or more equipment onto the battlefield this way, you may attach one of the
exactly what this card does. It's a Titanic ability. If you're familiar with Magic, a Titan ability is enters and attacks. He searches for those equipment. He looks at the top 6 cards of your library. Gets
decks.
all of those equipment onto the battlefield.
Look at that. Nice
And then
art.
you pick one of them. It keeps going. One of them goes for free onto any samurai you control, whether it's from Kamigawa,
No wonder
whether
it's like
Gilgamesh himself.
6.
Snaps onto that samurai and gets to fighting.
Thank you so much, the Ooze. Again, they make us feel great. Right, Zakil, our next card you're going to take us through showcases the depth of the worlds you get to play in, right?
Yeah, absolutely. So for the Universes Beyond program, one of my favorite things is we get to tailor each set based on the IP and audience that we're working with. So our language to you as Magic players and as Final Fantasy fans is through the lens of design. Now, internally, we have this thing called a complexity dial that kind of goes from 1 to 5, with 1 being kind of our intro-level products and 5 being our more complex products like a Horizon set. Magic the Gathering Final Fantasy is a little bit higher on that dial, specifically because you all, as video game players and specifically RPG fans, already innately understand a lot of aspects of game development. We don't have to explain the idea.
That's actually true. Being good at video games means that you might be good at card games as well.
Of health or mana or damage or items or party configuration or the so Affinity is a long-time Magic mechanic that has been around for more than 20 years.
Why did these guys look familiar? I feel like I played this game. What game is this? 5?
We're able to build specific themed decks within the set to encourage you to
Is this guy the protagonist, the main character of 5?
play. Perhaps
I feel
there
like I
is
played
a
him.
Chocobo deck that you can build from the set.
He looks so
And then when
familiar.
they come into play, each
The
other
little guy
control
follows
deals
him
damage
around.
to your opponents, which we think. will be
Or am I remembering the memories of somebody else that remembers? Am I remembering the memories of another person that remembered this happening to them, and I remember them because they told me about their memories that they remembered, and now I remember it as well? That could be it. From 5?
pretty fun and limited.
Yeah, I gotta say,
6?
in our internal testing, I was always on Team Birds. I love that.
No,
you can take like your Bloomborough birds and your chocobos and put them together to make a cool deck. So count me in as a bird fan. Go Birds.
Just as a vibe check, have we got any bird fans in the audience?
No.
Themed around Final Fantasy VI as the other games when we get to them. This deck specifically, we focused on the second half of the Final Fantasy VI game to set you up for story. Kefka just won, the world's in ruin, all your party.
Bruh. I didn't need to know that spoiler.
Summon Esper Valagramonde, has haste, so it'll attack right away. But as the turns pass, you'll tick
so
down, get those
beautiful.
abilities.
This is one of those cards that would look good in foil. Just saying. This card would look
First
good
one,
in
you're gonna be
foil.
pulling,
But like, I don't like
resources from
foils
all
actually.
graveyards, all those non-creature spells, and over time you're going to get mana to cast those spells. And at the end of the chapter, it's going to go away in an epic conclusion.
Wow. So, do we have any Terra fans in the audience?
Oh, dude. Oh, Amano art. We already saw this a while ago,
like
but
Terra
oh,
Held of Hope,
Amano
but
art.
Here's the card. I think we've shown it. She looks pretty good, right?
Oh,
Here's Stephanie to tell us a little bit more.
beautiful.
Thanks, Ben. You may have noticed that there is something very special about these two paintings. In our Final Fantasy Artist Series, we've invited 9 incredible artists from Square Enix to illustrate any character from the Final Fantasy franchise.
書きました。これはも
I already
う
watched
状況
this. That's such a beautiful Kefka, by the way. Oh, Kefka's so hot, actually. Like, he's actually so hot, guys. Like, I'm not saying that, like, whatever card villain, but he's such a hot type. Like, it's real. It's the classy is real. But I also think he's like,
Together,
he's not a
you rally
C-word,
everyone
no.
to
He's
take
a
on
clown.
Kefka one more time
He's a
and eventually
court
conquer
mage.
the ruler of ruin.
So, Gavin, do you want to take us through this card?
Yeah, this is a very special one, Ben. So, of course, featuring that
So
amazing artwork by Amano.
Not
a
my
blue,
first
black,
time
and
seeing
red
it,
legend.
but goddamn,
When Kefka enters, you play a little
guys.
mini game. Each player is going to discard some cards, and then you get to draw some cards back up. Well fitting of kind of the mini game aspect that Kefka has. But when it is time to go to the world of ruin, you can pay 8 mana. Each opponent sacrifices a permanent. The world gets a little ruined. and then you flip Kefka over. 5/7, flying. It can attack right away the turn you flip it over, of course, as long as it's been played for a turn. You hit your opponent, you draw 5 more cards, and then as long as Kefka's in play, whenever an opponent loses life, you draw that many cards. It is very hard to come back from getting hit by Kefka, just as it should be.
Okay, there you have it.
That's intense. What's this? What's happening? This is the next section of the video. What's this? The cards? Oh, the Chocobo is. Aww. Aww, that's cute. Too bad they're only collector. Ooh, wow. Wow, that's a good Chocobo. Disgusting. I don't want it. Take it away. I don't like it. Take it away from me. That's too much. That's too much Chocobo. The last one was too much. The last one was too much. It was just a stronger yellow. You know what's yellow? You know what's yellow? Mimetic entities are yellow. So no thank you. I don't need a golden Chocobo. A golden Chocobo effigy. I don't need that. I don't need a Chocobo with gold. Ugh. Red Chocobo is dangerous, dude. For real, for real. Like, I don't want that last one. I feel like a lot of detail is lost on that last Chocobo. Huh? How did stream die? I still have Wi-Fi. Okay, as you're just gonna reconnect, I guess. Just gonna reconnect, but I guess we're gonna have a. Hey guys, sorry about that. Stream just died. We're just gonna have to reconnect and just pretend like nothing happened. We're just gonna pretend like nothing happened. Let's hope just not too much of a delay. Hey guys, I'm back. I'm back. I don't know where you guys are. I'm gonna monitor myself to figure that out. It's so weird. Okay, as you're just gonna reconnect, I guess. And okay, so that's bruh. You guys are like way in the past now. That's sad. Absolute sadness. Ah, that's fine. It's funny. Esper has meaning in FF, but Esper in MTG. But Esper in MTG is cruel. That's silly. That's actually silly. That's the silliest thing I noticed. Yahoo! We're back! We're back! We're back! What I was saying, I was complaining about this golden Chocobo and how it's a bit too much and how I don't want it in my life. But like, I feel like a lot of details lost in golden Chocobo. The black Chocobo though. The black you know how it is when you're in Final Fantasy 14 and you're like, pick a Chocobo, pick a Chocobo, pick a Chocobo, any Chocobo. Which Chocobo color would you like? I'd understand it. I'd understand it. Personally, I'd like this one.
That myself. Okay, Zakil, talk us through this.
I like this one.
Man, I love Chocobo.
Oh, you may look at your top card of your library, play lands, and cast bird spells from the top of your bird spells. Lands though. Allow your bird you control entering the battlefield. The causes the trigger the ability of a permanent you control to trigger. That ability. Oh shit, that's insane. Landfall.
Right here is our flagship Chocobo at Mythic in Traveling Chocobo. It is a 3-mana 3/2 that allows you to look at the top card of your library, as well as cast and play birds and lands from the top. Earlier, we
that
showed
is wild. 77 golden Chocobo.
Who interacts within the bird archetype within the set. So enter our colorful Chocobos. Here are 4 of them in neon ink in yellow, pink, green, and blue. These are found in all language collector boosters. And during development,
Rarer than the Soul Ring in Lord of the Rings, bruh. That's true. It's really bad. It's like really bad. But you know, it was created for the speculators, honestly, is what I feel like it is. As a Final Fantasy fan, I want a black Chocobo. I want a black Chocobo. Also, it's not like I have a landfall deck though, so why would I even want that card,
And as we were
right?
putting this together, we worked very closely with Final
Red
Fantasy VII.
Chocobo. You want the
creative
red
director Tetsuya Nomura,
Chocobo? This one? They're so
who
beautiful.
really loved the idea. One of his producers during development told us that his favorite chocobo from the original Final Fantasy VII was the black chocobo named Teo, because he was the fastest one in the original minigame, and it held a very special place in his heart. So we built this last card in kind of as a secret in the background and surprised Tetsuya Nomura. So that card is exclusively printed in Japanese and available in all language collector boosters as a nod to that story for him. And then the loan.
To see a serialized Chocobo in a command zone, or like the 99.
serialized card in Magic the
That
Gathering
would be
Final
silly.
Fantasy is the Golden Chocobo. This card is only available in English collector boosters and is serialized out of 77 for Final Fantasy.
Disgusting. Hello, Serial. Welcome to the stream. Oh, wait. Welcome to the stream. Hello.
7.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Give a round of applause for Chocobos.
That's intense. Well, to be fair, it's a good card.
Okay, now we move on to a little bijou game called Final Fantasy VII.
Ah, yeah. One of the most popular games.
Gavin, let's show us one.
Among the general populace.
We have to have the characters in Final Fantasy VII, of course. So how about Cloud? We knew we had to do Cloud. Obviously, we're going to do Cloud, but what was Cloud going to do? How are we going to make him a card that was worthy of the Cloud?
Is this an 18+ stream? I don't think it is right now. No. Depends on how you define 18+. For me, it's not an 18+, because this isn't any sort of girlfriend experience or anything like that. But we do talk. We do have language here. We do say F word a lot. Yeah. And I don't know. Actually. Probably not. In my personal opinion, no.
Cloud Mantle. Well, the first thing Cloud does when he comes into play is go and find an equipment. Of course, he's got to find his sword. That's critical. Now, if you are a long-time Magic player, you might know about a card called Stoneforge Mystic. Very powerful Magic card.
Oh my god, Stoneforge Mystic.
Cloud is a little bit reminiscent of that, finding you any equipment you want. It also doubles all the abilities conferred by that equipment. So you put, say, an old school Sword of Fire and Ice or Sword of Feast and Famine on him. Boom, you're doubling up all those triggers.
Disgusting.
So there's a lot of really powerful stuff you can do with Cloud. This card is incredible and well worthy of being Cloud.
A Buster Sword. Let's go. The
Now, you might be
OG.
wondering, what
Bad from the stream before I'm used to swears and other things. Okie dokie.
is Cloud going to find? What kind of stuff might you want to find with Cloud? Well, there's a card in the set called Buster Sword. That's some pretty good news, right? Would you all like to see the Buster Sword?
Yes, please. Why are you hiding it from me?
I'm not going to show it to you.
No! Okay, I guess we're gonna skip.
Sephiroth.
Oh, look, I was telling you guys earlier. Look at how beautiful the full art of this card is. Look at that shit. Bro. I know it's also nice. It's nice that it looks, it's nice that it has a background. It's just not like how Cloud it was, with just a number behind him.
So Stephanie mentioned earlier that there were 9 artists from Square Enix who created illustrations exclusively for this project. One of those artists, of course, was Tetsuya Nomura. They all had the choice to pick any character from the Final Fantasy series that they wanted to illustrate, and we would make sure that they had a card. One of Nomura's missions when he drew this illustration was to really narrate the progression that the character has in his multiple different forms. So if we look on the left at the bottom, you have Child Sephiroth that was introduced in Final Fantasy VII Ever Crisis, who of course then grows up into Adult Sephiroth from the original game, who then transforms into his penultimate form in
Spoilers. No spoilers. You know, guys, I've lived this old, and I still don't know the main plot points of these video games that I didn't play.
We're going to talk about
These
the story
popular
of
video
Sephiroth
games I
and
haven't
Cloud.
played.
Of course, we're going to talk about Aerith.
But they're hot. They're hot, and I vaguely know it's about.
With herself. So
They're
here
all
we can
hot.
see
The girls
Aerith
are hot.
is the white mage and healer of the
guys
party.
are hot.
She's here to protect you. She's here to heal you.
Guys, I was talking about it earlier. When Iris dies. Isn't that a spoiler, guys?
And she has a third ability that may or may not be.
Is it? Oh my god, is the stream okay? It's being weird. You know, like my stream. Is the stream okay? It's being weird because my stream can only go until 9 sorry, 7.5 kbps. 7.5 thousand kbps, but for some reason it's like being weird, and I don't know what's going on actually. I hope. Have I been streaming for too long? Is that really the vibe? The sacking ears to Sephiroth for flavor. Oh, you're right! You're right! You could sack ears to Sephiroth! Oh, shit. Shit.
Be related to a story
That's
beat.
silly.
So if you're a fan, let us know if.
Oh, that's silly. That's silly. You don't need to know
Chocobo
spoilers.
symbol, that means we're talking about
Tifa!
Commander. This is the
Let's
secondary
go!
commander for the Commander deck for Final Fantasy VII. This is Tifa. She has melee. I put that on pretty early on. You know, martial artist. She gets in there. But the second ability I was struggling with for a little
Right,
while.
I'm telling you
and then Dylan
guys,
joined
I
the
don't like
game design
the ones with just the
team
number
where he,
behind
he's
them.
like, hey, what if you focused on this? So we
The landfall Tifa, and then this one that's just like pump.
we lean into that
Melee
extra
Tifa.
attack. That's what she does in the game. You're trying to get
Extra
combos
attack,
going.
Tifa.
And so whenever you attack with melee, you get to power 7 or greater, which is the sub.
Oh yeah, we
for
know what
each
it
attacking
does. It
member of
could
your
be.
team that is suited up.
Maybe a bit of lag. It's weird, okay? So my bit rate is 7 something. My bit rate is not intense. It shouldn't go too high, but it's going high. And I don't know what's up with that. We're not supposed to have lag. I think it's on OBS itself at this point because we're not doing anything intense. It's like OBS needs an update, I think.
Up. And then if his power is 7 or more, he gets paid as that mercenary to cast those spells.
Oh no.
Incredible. Right.
He deals damage to a player. You
Oh my god.
there it is.
Squall. Oh, this is Benny's favorite. My good friend Paul. This is his favorite. I like the art so good though. I heard he's really edgy. I heard Squall's really edgy. So he's the protagonist of 8, apparently. So everyone's usually attached to their first Final Fantasy game. I think this was their first 8. Whenever a creature you control attacks alone, it gains double strike. Oh, Orzhov? I love Orzhov. Squall deals combat damage to a player to a target permanent card mana value 3 or less from your graveyard to the battlefield.
And I did mention Renoa at the beginning as a kill. Maybe we should show her card.
Yeah. Here we have Renoa Heartlily. Look at that. Look at that.
And Angelo the dog. And they're gonna tell me spoilers. I'm not gonna listen to it. Enters, create Angelo, legendary 1/1 green and white dog creature token. When they attack, another target creature gets +1 until end of turn for each creature you control. Oh, that's pretty intense.
On to the real hero of Final Fantasy VIII, and that is Ultimecia. We did something very.
When Ultimecia enters or attacks Surveil 2, at the beginning of the end step, you may pay 4 and this and exile 8 cards from your grave if you do transform. Oh no, transform. When this creature transforms, disgusting. The gross. And then Demir? What's happening to the world? Take an extra turn used to be the red thing. The world surely is changing. Oh, that makes sense because I saw the SLDs and Ultimecia was in the SLD for a card that is a take an extra turn in black. Oh, so that's why they reprinted that card that has been lost to time. Oh, by the way, dude, I looked at that card. You can't find that card anywhere anymore. The only copies of that card are $100. That's not the actual card price. People are selling it for $100 because it's so hard to find. Now that I pay attention, yeah, dude, there's a huge stream delay now. Ugh, I hope. There's nothing we can do. It's not like I could just. I wish there was a button to just like cut to present, you know? I wish there was, but there's none.
Special on this card. It's the first card in Magic's history to be an uncommon that takes an extra turn.
Oh my god, wait, what? I didn't know this. Uncommon that takes an extra turn?
Incredibly powerful card for an uncommon. When she comes into play, she does a little surveilling, you know, fills up your graveyard a little bit. And then finally, when you have, interesting number, 8 cards in your graveyard and 8 mana, you can turn her over to Ultimecia Omnipotent, take another turn, and I'll tell you, 7/7 Menace plus another turn is a pretty easy way to close out a game. So yeah, take that, heroes, take that.
Okay, do we have any triple
archetype within the set that focuses on black mages, and he has 2 forms. Once at the end of each
to play a few iconic pieces by heart. I fondly remember replaying my
Final Fantasy IX, and that is Kuja Genome Sorcerer. Now,
who is
his illustration
this
depicts a
man?
scene in which he is summoning an army of black
He's so handsome. Who is this man?
mages against our heroes. He is also the head of the black-red archetype within the set that focuses on black mages, and he has 2 forms. Once at the end of each end step, he summons
Being a dick as usual, yeah.
wizards to the battle.
I recently updated it. That might be why.
Field. Once you have 4 more, he transforms into his more powerful version, Trance Kuja, that doubles the damage of all wizards to players or permanents you control.
Oh, shit.
And check out that beautiful wizard token. Up next, we have a card for the Magic fans. We haven't shown
my god.
any Final Fantasy Through the Ages bonus sheet cards.
Zidane, oh, let's go.
Check out this card reprint of Ragavan, Nimble Pilferer, as
Ragavan!
Zidane Tribal.
Oh
Gavin,
shit, that's
who else
cute.
from Final Fantasy IX is in this set.
Well, as a huge 9 fan, I'm really happy to
Vivi, let's go, Vivi. See, this is why I thought that the black mage a while ago was too tall. I think Vivi's like the only black mage I know, like the only iconic black mage I know of. Or I
was hoping for that, buddy. Here's Vivi. All right, so a little bit of black mages going on right here, right? We saw black mages a moment ago. When you cast a non-creature spell, you ping them, but Vivi's a little more curious than that. Wants to get +1/+1 counters and then generate you mana equal to Vivi's power. So
it's OP, guys. Add mana of any color. Is activate during any of your turns as each turn. Cast a non-creature spell, put +1/+1, deals 1 damage to each opponent.
Only will generate mana as you cast more and more
Might
spells.
not be the most insane thing to ever happen, because we all know the most insane things in Magic the Gathering are innocuous combo pieces.
Giant growth, or put an equipment on them. It'll generate you tons and tons of mana.
Hey, that's a lot of mana.
Your favorite game is Final Fantasy IX, right? You put a little bit extra work in.
It's a lot of mana. It's
Final
a lot
Fantasy
of
series.
mana.
Of course, I had to make a Final Fantasy X Commander deck. The thing about Commander decks is while the main set goes wide, touching all 16 games, these Commander decks go deep. They're going to get those heartwarming moments that follow Yuna and her party along. And while I'm not showing you that specific Yuna moment that you're probably all...
Oh, you mean when she
You can look
dies?
for all 5 of these rare lands in the set, 1 for each color.
Wait.
Well as buffing them while they are on the battlefield during your turn, and check out this beautiful borderless treatment as well.
This is the normal Yuna card. I think we looked at it already.
So, also,
Bahamut!
this game has some of the most beautiful
Let's
vistas
go.
in all of Final Fantasy. Let's show off some cool lands.
Yeah, absolutely. So,
Oh.
I mentioned some of those rare towns earlier. This is part of a 5-card cycle, 1 for each color, and for 5 different games. This is Zanarkand Ancient Metropolis. This does something we've never done before.
Your tokens. Plus counter.
Which is put an adventure on a land.
Oh my god,
These are the
an
only 5
adventure
adventures
land.
in the set. They're on the cycle of 5 lands.
What the fuck?
End game for the toughest of alliances with the best gear. Even then, it was very difficult to even
Can't be countered flying protection.
approach taking down.
I can do to teach of your opponent.
If you take a look at his card, I wonder what kind of time you will have when you go up against him.
Oh man, a bad
There's
time.
one more. You got something to show us, right, Zakil?
Yes, we've talked about monsters. We've talked about the sense of adventure. Let's talk about everyone's favorite NPC, the original Taro Black Mage from Final Fantasy XI, Shen Todo. Now, Shen Todo is the flagship uncommon, signpost uncommon within the set that focuses on spell.
Wait, she's uncommon? That's insane. That's insane. The last card, Calamax, is like a rare, I think. It's like a better Calamax. Already looked at this a while ago, so I'm just gonna skip that. Balerion Fran, already looked at this as well? Oh, what's this? Oh, it's artist for the lightning. For this lightning art. Okay. Try my best not to hold you guys
if you know the
for
story of Final
hours.
Fantasy 13, these two characters are searching for each other, and they eventually find each other, and they do that well in the game, right? So when Vanilla comes into play, you mill some cards, you get someone back, maybe it's Fang. Fang wants them to leave the graveyard, and then you get to draw cards. But toward the end of the game, you might know that they fuse into Ragnarok, and so the meld ability here actually allows you to turn the cards over and turn them
that's
into
beautiful.
Ragnarok. They're both uncommon, so you can do this in draft. And let me
No, that's hard. Oh wait, they're both uncommon. It's not like the other one.
You are going
where
to
you
win.
have two
It is
angels.
a very, very cool
Bruh.
moment. And
What is that? It's like that Yu-Gi-Oh. It's like that Yu-Gi-Oh, like what they did in
perfect
Yu-Gi-Oh back in the
encapsulation
day.
of these two characters.
Absolutely amazing. Okay, now.
Guys,
It's
I just
not
found
dead
it.
after
I
all.
found it.
You can find Hildebrand and all the other scions in the Final Fantasy.
Hildebrand. The Final Fantasy 14, Fred Hildebrand. It's your boy Hildebrand. I haven't done the Hildebrand quest, so I don't
14
know.
Commander deck.
I
Led by
don't
none
know.
other than Y'shtola herself.
Let's go, Y'shtola!
Where as you cast your non-creature.
Okay, well.
Beginning of your end step, blink a creature, and then if it is the first end step, you
Oh, this is the normal card. Begin with your end step, exile target creature you control, then return it to the battlefield. Owners control that. If it's the first step, this turn there's an additional and oh shit. They're really stacking the there's an additional turn-esque things in blue. That's rare for those color archetypes. That's also such beautiful art, man. Primal Odin, let's go. Whenever this creature deals combat damage to a player, that player loses the game. Okay. This store target creature the opponent controls, bruh. There are 2 cards. Each player loses 2 life. What? Wait! Combat damage. Okay, for a while there, I thought. Oh god. I can summon bosses.
you effectively take an addition.
Yeah, so let's talk about one you all might recognize. Summon Primal Odin.
Let's
If you've gone up
go,
against this in 14,
Primal.
you know you're in for a tough time. Third chapter, where Odin's owner will draw 2 cards and make each player lose 2
this
life.
is
Perhaps
such beautiful
they'll even
art.
draw another
Ugh.
Odin. Now, earlier I mentioned
no.
that there would be some job select equipment from Final Fantasy 14. So where are all my summoners at? Perfect. Well, here is the Summoner's Grimoire, another job select equipment. So when this comes into
Job select. Whenever this creature attacks, you may. Oh my god! So they have equipment for the jobs because the jobs are equipment. Wow! Wow! I just clicked right now. It just clicked right now. When this creature attacks, you may put a creature card from your hand into the battlefield. This card is a enchantment card. And it is attack.
play, you make a 1/1 hero and attach it to it. Now, whenever that creature attacks, you get to put a creature from your hand on the battlefield.
Oh, that's
If you're a Final Fantasy
disgusting.
14 player, you'll have to tell me if you think that is
Zodiac.
spot on to the story that Zodiac might be involved in. And here we can see the moment where I wiped every raid I was ever in doing this trial. I could not for the life of me remember this mechanic. I'm so sorry to everyone who was telling me I was your Gunbreaker main tank, not using my cooldowns correctly.
I know there are people in the audience that are thinking, oh, there's one person from Final Fantasy XIV I'd love to see. Here he is, you thirsty people.
So,
let's go.
I mentioned before that you might find villains in the commander deck. Well, here's one every Final Fantasy XIV player knows. It's Emmett Selk.
Oh wow! Isn't that supposedly a spoiler?
Emmett here will cast spells from your graveyard over time because Ascians know their history, but they will still trigger all the non-creature matters cards in your deck.
But I don't even know who he is. Who is he? He's just he's just grandpa for me because I haven't gotten that far. Just grandfather. Okay, Noctis. Let's go, Noct.
13.
You may cast artifact spells from your of course it's an artifact deck. It's Noctis. He gets weapons from like dead people. If you cast a spell, hold on, this way. The artifact enters to find out the counter.
Royal weapons that come from his lineage that are depicted in his artwork.
Your idol,
His
indeed.
ability allows you to cast artifact spells from the graveyard as a nod to the Armiger ability. And also,
yes, I
take a
know.
look at this beautiful
Armiger.
borderless artwork.
Let's look at Arden.
But of course,
Arden.
Scourge, and we actually see that we use that as a flavor word because
No, we can't listen to their words because they're gonna spoil things for us. And we're playing the game right now. Demons you control Menace, Lifelink, and Haste. Menace, Lifelink, and Haste. Beginning of your combat on your turn, exile up to one target creature card from graveyard. If you exile the card this way, creature token is a copy of the card, except it's a 5/5 black demon.
while you have Arden in play,
No, we can't listen. Can't listen. It's a spoiler. It's a spoiler. Shiva!
So on
This
Jill's
is
side, she
16?
comes in and unsummons a creature. Then when she transforms into Shiva, she
Oh.
will make one of your creatures unblockable twice.
Oh,
then she'll
shit.
tap all of your opponent's lands. They cannot stop you.
Oh,
and then
no.
unlike other summons that go away, she goes back to Jill, re-triggering that Enter's ability to unsummon and continue using those icy powers.
Oh, that's
Okay,
beautiful.
now this is the moment.
Is that the mechanic there?
To be clear, that
is
is
that
the
why we become Ifrit in
correct
16?
reaction. Yes. So here we have Clive and Ifrit. We knew we needed an
Is that how that works? Okay, I think that's it for this. They're just gonna show us, I think, the products that we can buy, right?
arena with 3 different bundles you can pick up.
Oh, they got the deal, so now they can put
The
it
first,
in
of
the
course,
arena.
is the pack bundle. Personal favorite, the Moogle companion that can hang out with you in a game. And who doesn't want a Moogle hanging out with
Oh
them?
man, a Moogle. I'd love
You can
to
go
be.
pre-order that on
I could be your Moogle companion. You know, that's my real name in real life. It's Moogle.
the Gathering Arena right now.
Amazing. So let's.
Call me Moogle Kitty. You know, that's my real name.
People are depending on me.
Right, guys.
SIDS. Because why settle for just one?
Okay, folks, this is how we're going to do it. Remember I split the room up in 2? That went well.
Look at
I
that.
hope you've had fun. I hope you are going to spend.
And then I think this is where they show us all the SIDs. Look at all of them, man. I think they have one for everything. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. They really should have had Sydney. They really should have had Sydney. Joke, his granddaughter. But no, they just got old man Sid. That's fine, that's fine. He truly was indeed in that game as well. Alright, guys. So I guess that's it for looking at the spoilers. I'm not sure if that's the entire set already. I feel like we're missing some comments. We're missing the comments, I'm pretty sure. Usually they don't like show us the very common cards. So let's do this. Remember what I said before? Secret Lair, Marvel, Deadpool. Let's open it up. Is Meowdy here? We're supposed to open this up at the beginning, but we didn't do it because Meowdy wasn't here. Non-foil, because I have a vendetta against foils, and if I see a fucking foil, I would be really sad. Okie dokie. Where's Meowdy? Meowdy. Bruh, it's so hard because I'm like actually a bit late already. That's true. I just saw it, Discord. Yeah, dude. Yeah, Jin. I couldn't handle the last chocobo. Uh-huh. Yeah, okay. I said it at the beginning of stream, but I understand if you weren't there, but my fingers are fucked today. Like I have eczema. Right? I have a skin condition. I have eczema in my hands, and it's a bit not okay right now. So, yeah. So we're gonna me. You know, wait. I think I'll just mute the boobazole. Yeah, I'll just mute myself on stream, and I'll try to call Meowdy. This is his act after all, and he's not here. I'm gonna call him. Bro, he's not around. Ah, shit. Should have done it earlier. Honestly, I should have done this first. It's just that I can't do this. I can't. He wasn't here at the beginning. Hi, Wubs. I'm glad you're here. I guess we can actually do this now, eh? For a while, I thought that I have to do this tomorrow or something. Not tomorrow, because we're going out tomorrow. But you know what I mean. Hey guys! Okay, so let's just do it for the people who may not be paying attention. So this is the Deadpool secret lair. So Magic the Gathering done did is silly. Oh shit, do I really want to do this now? We haven't even looked at the new secret lairs. The Final Fantasy secret lairs. Let me do that instead. Let's look at this. How do you look at the secret lairs first? Look here. Don't really care. Do they not have it? Bro, they don't have it. They don't. I don't know where to find it. It doesn't exist yet, guys. It doesn't exist yet. Where is it though? I can't find it on their website. Oh, I think it's at the top. Okay, I think I found it. Bruh. Never mind, guys. It's still not real. I mean, that is real. I'll just have to Google it. Give me a second. So for people that don't know, secret lairs are like special drops. They're limited time drops. They're limited time drops, and why can't I find them? They're limited time drops, and they usually have like high cards that are quite expensive, just like re-released in special art. I'm gonna go find it. I guess they're not real. Where did they reveal this? Where did they reveal this? Where did they reveal this? Bro? Where did they reveal this? I'm serious. Where did they reveal this? I actually don't know where they revealed this. Secret lair. Let's just go to the secret lair. Maybe they just didn't. Bruh. I don't know where they revealed it. I've seen the promotional art for it already, but I guess it's not real. I guess it's not real. Ah, okay, here. I think I found some pictures of it. I found some pictures of it. Oh my god, I don't have enough pictures of it though, and they're not in English. Oh, I guess we just don't talk about them then. Oh, wait, never mind. I found it. I found the website that has it. Okay, let's go. 30 secret lair drops. Actually, for me who lives in the Philippines, we've actually already pre-ordered ours. They're all of them cost $50 and above, like $50 and above. So, Spirit's Punishment, destroy all creatures. Let's look at the notable ones. Like, aside from the beautiful art, right? Obviously, beautiful art. Look at this. Absorb into that time is a extra turn thing in black, and it's so hard to find. I'll try to find for it. What's it called? Temporal extortion. If you're using temporal extortion, it's so hard to find the listing. And the listings, it fucking fixed itself. That's great. It fucking fixed itself. But if you look at all of the, if you look at its like card price, its card price fucking just recently dropped. It doesn't exist. This is its second reprint ever. So like, card price be damned. Card price be damned. You're not finding this card ever. And just a while ago, it was like just last night, it was like $100. If you look at TCG Player, why is TCG Player not loading properly? No listings. No listings. Okay. And if we look at TCG Player, so this is what I'm saying. So it's cost $16, but if you try to buy it, $162. And there's another listing, I think, for 71. Last one was 71, sold was $71 actually. But the most recent sale was $13. So it's a card with such low volume that if you try, you'll be lucky to have it at the right card price. That's a good thing. This is Toxic Deluge. Merciless Poison's Toxic Deluge is one of the best board wipes in the game. I love it. This is wonderful art of the man from that one game that I'm currently playing that I don't know the significance to the game is. But he's an annoying little dude that just hangs around this. And Meteor Fall with Sephiroth art. This is beautiful. Here. So here, it's like, for the second one, for weapons, it's being carried by this card over here. It's carried by that card in particular. I'm pretty Praetor's Grasp is expensive if I remember correctly. This is worth pennies. This is pretty expensive. This is worth pennies. So this is the most expensive card I see in the set. Here it's like sword of truth and justice, which is like it doubles the size of a creature that whacks with it. Deals combat damage to player, put the +1% on that creature you control, then proliferate. That's a bit it's intense. It's intense. This one's so pretty though. I have no idea who you are. I will find out who you are one day. But mommy. Goss mommy. Huh? Blade of Selves, relatively cheap card, but very good card. Very popular card. Cloud's Buster Sword. This is nice. Umezawa's Jite is a very popular card. Another popular card. That's another popular card. But I don't know who was this? Staff the Storyteller. I don't know about that. Like I said, these ones are like, what do you call them? Like PogChamp. These are good cards. The one creature tokens puts a story counter on this artifact. Remove a story counter. This artifact draw card. I don't know how good that is. It sounds like fun. +10/+10 and the gun has flying. Lol. This is intense. It's essentially 9 hammer, but you can cast it in for 1. The next turn you can pay the 8, and you just swing for a 10/10. That's insane. Oh, this is the next one. This one has huge card value as well. People sold the card in March and it's not released yet. It's pre-orders. It's pre-orders. It's pre-orders, maybe. Here we go. These are reprints, by the way. That's the reason why. They're reprints with better art. So Heroic Intervention, Eret's Cura Magic is what's it called? This is a very good card. This is Heroic Intervention, which is one of the staples in green. Permanent you control gain hexproof and indestructible until end of turn. This is a good card. Damn, it's a very common card to find, but it's a very good card to begin with. And this one is Cyclonic Rift, a card that's expensive, hard to find, and it's just straight up amazing. Return target non-permanent you don't control to its own hand. Then it says overload cost. Blech. Overload. Turn target non-land permanent you don't control to its owners. It's like removal, and it's an instant. This one is Cyclonic Rift is quite expensive. Yuna's Holy Magic. What's that? Prismatic Ending. This one is a bit mid. Exile target non-land permanent if its mana value is less than or equal to the number of colors of mana you spent to cast a spell. But that could just be 1 if you're just gonna go for the white. So it's questionable. It's for like decks that have a lot of matte colors. But look at that! Such pretty art. Look at Vivi. This is Thunderbolt, which is just a staple. I don't know how Thunderbolt goes if it's an SLD. It might actually increase in price because it's like it's pretty and it's a commonly used card. I think not too well. I think still. Is it still? Is there no? I don't think there's any big Thunderbolt. Wait, set. What's it called? Magic. Dun, dun. Oops. Yeah. Oh, they don't have it. Do they not? Do they not have it in SLD form? Maybe I'll just click it. Doesn't seem like. Maybe I need to look at Scryfall, but either way. Either way, I guess that's it. That's it for this. Now let's actually open Deadpool for real, for real. Huh? Let's actually open Deadpool for real, for real. We actually, like, we already bought some of the secret layers. We already bought, not this one. We bought this one, and then the hero one. We bought, wait. Let's just, maybe we could go back to the... Let's see. The website. We already bought this one, the Game Over one, and the Grimoire one. Yeah. So maybe we'll be opening that next time, maybe. Huh? But let's open this Deadpool secret lair. Let's open the Deadpool secret lair. Before my computer breaks again. Before we just disappear. We disappear again. Let's see. Right, let's just pull it. Oh wait, I should probably check if everything is working okay. Let's see. I think yeah, everything's working okay. I can just continue. Let's go. Oh fuck, I fucked it up. Oops. Oh well. Ugh, no. How will we open it now? Ew. Okay, I guess we're doing it this way. Oh no. Oh, how sad. This is just not perfect. Okay. You guys ready for the Deadpool cards? Thank you for being a part of Secret Lair. Nice. It's so cute. It's like bubbles. And there he is! It's our man, Deadpool! And I don't know if I have scissors. Give me a second. I need to find scissors. Somebody took my scissors away from me. I can't find them anymore. Ah! They were just here. Oh well, I guess we could open, or we could open him like this. Yeah, we can open him like that. Not perfect though. A bit absolute sadness, but that worked. By the way, Deadpool is like a whole new card. This baby boy is literally a new card. A new as fuck card. A card that was just created. Let us... Oh god, do I have to be... How careful do I have to be? Okay. Wait, there's a secret card at the end. Let's just look at them first. Deadpool. Deadpool enters and may exchange his text box with another creatures. At the beginning of your upkeep, you lose 3 life. Sacrifice this creature, each other player draws a card for 3. Look at that! Text box and the text box, and look at that! You exchange text boxes, and he's ripping out his own text box! I don't know what we got at the end. Deadly Rollick. Oh my god, this is an expensive card, guys. Actually, Deadly Rollick. And it has Deadpool R2. Like, If you control a commander, you may cast a spell without paying its mana cost. Exile target creature. It's like a free removal. Like, actually free removal. Saw in half. Destroy target creature. If that creature dies this way, its controller creates 2 tokens that are copies of that creature's, except their power is half the creature's power and their toughness is half of the creature's toughness right up each time. Look at that art though. Oh, that's such good shit. It's so Deadpool. And every day I am happy that we did not get this in foil. So we got it in foil. We won't see how beautiful the art is. Blasphemous Act, which is a popular card. So cost 1 less to cast for each creature in the battlefield. Field? Blasphemous Act deals 13 damage to each creature. Nice. Vanda Blast, another staple. Destroy target artifact you don't control, and then overload. And the last... Oh my god! It's so beautiful! This is a cheap as fuck card though. But oh my god! Oh! It's Jeff! It's Jeff the Land Shark! Oh, it's so... I love it. It's Gwenpool, and then it's Jeff the Land Shark. Target permanent gains control of target permanent you don't control. Target opponent gains control of target permanent you control. Oh my god, Harmless Offering. Oh, me and Meowdy were just memeing about this card a couple of days ago. Can't believe we actually got it. Oh. That's beautiful. That's so beautiful. Cute but cheap. Yeah, cute but cheap. It's beautiful. It's such a beautiful card. Aw, reminds me of my dog. As per usual, that's why. It reminds me of a dog. My dogs. This is okay, we want Jeff? Bro, what if this card price increases because it has Jeff in it? What if it becomes expensive because it's a card with Jeff? It's a Magic the Gathering card with Jeff the Land Shark. It's okay, it's Jeff, it's a win. Yeah. Let's leave them. Let's look at that art once more. Bro, look at that. Look at that. Look at that. So beautiful. Secret layers, man. Okay, see you, Jin. We are about to end the stream anyways. So who are we gonna read, guys? Who are we gonna raid, guys? Are we gonna raid we can raid Sumi, I think. I think that's a good idea. Yeah, see you, Meowdy. See you tomorrow. I won't be seeing you. I won't be seeing you guys chat tomorrow though. You guys will be seeing you guys tomorrow. We'll be seeing Meowdy tomorrow. And I guess I'll be giving this to you tomorrow, no? Yeah, I think I can give this to you. It's so beautiful. I can give this to you tomorrow. Okie dokie. Let's go raid now, I guess. Time to raid. Let me just fix up the stuff. Let's raid. Sorry, YouTube. We can. I don't know how to raid on YouTube, and I heard It's overly complicated, so I don't think I'll be able to do that anytime soon, unfortunately. Let's go. Resume. I know was she streaming? Oh, there she is. They're doing art, okay? Let's do Sammy's not streaming. No, I haven't raided this person in like forever. I'll raid them. Oh my god, I forgot I was in the past. I thought I was in the past. Anyway, we're just gonna keep going. We're just gonna keep talking because because we're in the past, right? Alright, let's go. Let's go, let's go. If you guys suddenly get teleported to a different world, oh, you guys did. Oops, sorry. I'm sorry. I'm not used to delays anymore.
Whoa, what?
Okay, bye YouTube. Bye YouTube. Thanks for staying. I haven't been in this account in some time. I'm glad y'all came to watch. Blah blah blah. I love you. I love you. Mwah, mwah. See you next time. Next time we're probably gonna be opening some Final Fantasy.